late on Friday, we started talking about Baba Booey going out and doing an appearance in California with Sal and Beetlejuice.
I thought about him all weekend.
And how Beetlejuice makes in his diaper, and Beetlejuice heard it and was pissed.
Really?
Oh, my God. He was in the car with Bob Levy driving to the airport, and Beetle was freaking out.
When we were talking, he was in the car listening?
Yeah. This came in right after the show ended.
All right.
You too. You ain't got you.
Hello?
Howard too. Him too. I don't hear from nobody.
They just want to make it better. What's
I don't
wrong?
give a what that means. I don't give a
Well, what's wrong? What made you
I
mad?
don't give a
Is it Gary?
I'm tired of everybody picking up. I'm tired of it. Tired of all of it.
Uh-oh.
What did Gary
That piece of
What did Gary do to you?
my sister's monkey ass.
His monkey ass?
I got something for that ass. Watch. I got something for that ass.
Do you want to sit next to Gary or Sal?
I ain't saying nothing, no body.
So you don't sit next to Gary?
Get away from me. You want something to say about me? You ain't out. Everybody.
You got to do the appearance with Sal and Gary.
Jim, I don't give a about them fans. I don't give a definitely gonna beat somebody's ass.
You're going to beat somebody's ass?
That's right. I ain't got time for it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
You going to be cool with them?
Hell no. I'm cool with no body. Everybody else want to talk about me too?
So there was a whole discussion on Friday about how Beetlejuice wears a diaper and that you have to change his diaper. And
Sometimes you don't know when he's gone, and you could be in a car or a plane.
well, all I'm hearing is that after that discussion over the weekend, Beetle didn't wear any diaper, and he went to the bathroom.
See, I knew it.
I knew he could go.
If he's drinking and smoking, he can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so evidently, whatever we said embarrassed him into not using a diaper.
Wow.
Right?
It was very strange. The whole weekend was just so bizarre. I ended up getting, I mean, it
Do you
really
think
was.
should we take a break?
Yes.
And then play what happened on Friday?
Yes.
Because most people probably missed it. It didn't happen until 10:30.
And I will tell you that people were just going nuts. They thought it was the funniest 20 minutes they ever heard.
Yeah, and then after that,
We'll talk about what happened.
we'll talk about what happened over the weekend.
Yeah, because I'm dying to know how that all went.
I've been thinking about it. Thinking about it a lot.
I said to Gary, and then I said, no, he's not going to have a good weekend.
Well, Beetle yelled at him the whole weekend, right?
I said it was like, when you watch a movie and the director's cut is on, like even when I'm in another conversation, it just goes. It goes, and it's a less important conversation than what's going on.
Right.
And it just, I was in the air. I'll just give you this little tidbit. I'm in the airport, right when I get to JFK, and he starts screaming at me. So I just start walking away, and then me and Sal and Bob are talking, and he's just yelling at me, and people are looking around, and you just have to have a conversation and ignore him, because you can't really calm him down. He just sort of winds down. Bob will go, Pete, calm down. And that only pisses him off more.
See, I thought he was so out of it that, he wouldn't even know.
So did I, because the first thing I did when he goes, I know you, I know what you did, you talking about me. And I said, no, it was him. And I point to Sal, and he goes, no, it wasn't. It was you. I know it's you.
Yeah, he knows.
And I was like, well, when did he get so smart?
Oh, man.
He's been playing dumb all this time.
Every once in a while, I'd look at the clock this weekend, and I'd say, I wonder what Gary's doing right now.
But I will tell you, the flip side of that is we're walking down Hollywood Walk of Fame, and I go, where are we, Beetle? And he goes, East Atlanta.
Right. He didn't know.
East Atlanta.
Yeah. And Sal and I spent an hour trying to figure out where that came from. Like, why not, why not Alaska?
Right.
Like, where did he get East Atlanta from?
Because he must have spent time in East Atlanta as a kid or something. Yeah, I can't.
Who knows?
I can't figure out how much brain power Beetlejuice really has.
But it seems to turn on and off.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a capacity to, do things.
All right. Well, if Sean is listening, make sure Beetlejuice isn't by the radio when we replay this. Because
you don't want to get him started up again.
Yeah, it's enough. He's in charge. All right, well, let's take a break. I'll replay the conversation from Friday. And then we'll find out what happened over the weekend.
Yeah, I got to hear about this.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of things going on today, but first, these words.
When you thought it couldn't get any stranger.
Underdog Woman.
thing, and I only bring it up because a lot of fans have written in and mentioned that they saw you on the Stern Show.
I didn't know. I had never heard of or seen his show before they asked me to be on it. I did not know that he was such a vulgar television host. You might consider him the King Midas of smut. So after having been on it, I was so shocked and so maltreated.
And no more Howard Stern, right? That's.
Thank goodness.
And enough of him. And because you said they were like drug pushers, making you do shows, right?
That's right.
Oh.
They forced me to do shows against my will, and when I saw that I was surrounded by impurities, I had no way of getting out of the room because I was always strategically placed that I was in the crowds and couldn't find my way out.
Wow.
This is The Howard Stern Show. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Gary was out in California this weekend making that appearance with everyone, and he said he ran into Ruben Studdard.
Oh, really?
Enough said. Yeah, from American Idol.
The winner.
The big fat black dude. And I said, how do you look? And he goes, you look pretty good.
He looked good. Like, I looked at him, and I didn't see a lot of... He didn't look thinner.
Who's eating the cocoa?
It's Benji.
Oh, Benji, come on, dude, with the smorgasbord. Here I am. If you don't hear me, if you don't hear from me, you can smell
You
me.
smell me.
You either got my cocoa or my turkey with mustard.
Dude, can you slow down for a couple of minutes?
Yeah.
He's got two of them, no less.
Oh, my God. It's like a chocolate factory.
What cocoa
In
what?
case he runs out.
I mean, I never saw a guy with more food going in and out.
2 cocos. 2
Mostly in.
No, but the chocolate. I mean, the chocolate smell's making me mental.
That's got to be your 5th cocoa.
What is it? Cocoa he drinks? Hot cocoa?
Yeah.
Isn't that fattening?
No, it's probably no fat. Here's what Benji does. Benji will get onto something that's no fat, and then just buy 50 of them.
Yeah, but there's still calories.
Right.
He doesn't understand.
And
That's
if you
10,000
drink 500, you're just as bad off as if you drank one with sugar.
Can we do a no? I don't mind if you drink hot cocoa, but not in here.
Okay.
Because it's wafting, and it's like very hard for me to concentrate. I'm hungry now.
He does pick foods with extreme smells, Benji.
Benji, can't you sit in the other room and write stuff for the show? I mean, do you really need to be in here?
Yeah.
No, you don't. It's just you're up to too many annoying things. It's so much smoother when you're not in the room.
All right.
I just think it's funny that you've had this conversation so many times, and I would think that...
Well, he likes it. In some way, it gets some airtime.
I would think he would just...
didn't make a chocolate with
Chocolate.
coffee to get your attention.
Yeah, well, it certainly smells that way. We can't ignore it. Anyway, so I'm going to try and continue, but I'm so hungry. I'm going to friggin' take that hot chocolate and throw it out a window.
So,
Yeah.
so Ruben looked... I thought he looked good. He looked like he was sort of in shape,
Wow.
but
well,
not
he
but not
did
thin.
start some kind of a diet and health program.
Looks like it's working.
Said you were on the plane, too, with Carson Daly?
So Carson Daly...
Yeah, what's his deal?
He just, he got the sunglasses on and a hat on. He was out for some comedy thing with...
Big giant sunglasses?
Yeah, big sunglasses. He was out for something with Jimmy Kimmel. I can't remember, some comedy show or something.
Wow.
But then I went to go to the bathroom, and I saw this really hot chick sitting in the front row.
With
she
the
was-
dog?
With her dog, yeah. And it was a weird dog, too. It was like a little hairy dog, like a chihuahua, but with a lot of hair.
Yeah.
And she goes, hey, how you doing? So I looked behind me, because I'm sure she's talking to another guy. She goes, you don't remember me, do you? And I go, no, I'm sorry. She goes, we did Hollywood Squares together. And then I remembered it's the girl from 8 Simple Rules About Dating My Daughter, 𝗪cie_𝗿𝗄𝗿.
Oh, yeah.
𝗪cie_𝗿𝗄𝗿.
Very
Is she the hot daughter?
Yes, she is.
I don't know her.
Well, you never watched the show.
No. She
I
looks real hot.
I
huh?
remember Gilbert and I were like salivating over her at Hollywood Squares. We were, I remember Gilbert goes, oh my God, look at her.
𝗪cie_𝗿𝗄𝗿. That's like, you got to be hot with a name like that.
I watched the show when Spade took over a couple times, and I think she's smoking.
She
that
is.
chick. Yeah.
And then so when I got home, the first thing I did was I went to IMDb to see how old she was. Because in my mind, I thought, oh, she sort of likes me. And I found out she'll be 20 in November.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
She was with her mom.
She was the teenage daughter.
I'd do her.
She looks older on the show.
Yeah, she looks older. If she looked young, I would enjoy it.
I think she likes you.
Yeah?
She always seems to be, seem to be positive about you.
I'll give her the hot beef.
In fact, I think she even mentioned to me, I sort of heard her say something like, oh, maybe I'll call in, maybe I can call in this week or something.
Well, I wonder what she would feel like.
Oh, my.
She's 19.
Oh, stop.
Not long.
What a terrible thing to say.
Well, it's true, though.
She's adorable, man.
Yeah? 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱?
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
Yeah. I'm cuckoo for Cuoco.
Yeah.
Gary, talk about Beetlejuice.
Can I give you a 10-second setup, Howard? And then on Monday I'll tell you what happened.
Right.
The thing that I'm upset about is that I'm in a car with Beetlejuice for like over 300 miles this weekend. There's a whole bunch of places we have to go. And I found out that Beetlejuice wears a diaper, and he goes in his pants, and he doesn't tell you when he went. So I said, I don't know if I really want to spend 2 hours in a car with a guy that
Goes in his
pants.
Right.
So I'm trying to get out of that.
But Sal brings a diaper bag, right?
Sal's in charge of Beetlejuice. It doesn't make anything extra for it. So like Sal has to go, Beetle, did you go? And then Beetle denies it. And then Sal has to look in his pants to see if he went. And then change his diaper.
Does Beetle let you open his pants?
No, you could smell it.
Yeah, but how do you change them?
I put him in the hotel room, I turn on the tub, and I shut the door. And I leave it be. And
He'll take care of the cleanup.
You trust him to turn off the tub?
he does turn off the tub. He cleans out the tub, but everything goes in the tub.
Oh,
and then what do you do with it?
man.
I don't do anything. I don't share the room. I put him in the tub and I walk away.
Housekeeping has a turd in the.
I think it dissolves in. He must turn on the hot water or something.
Makes you feel good about checking into hotels.
This is what I heard. I heard the last time they were out, Beetlejuice didn't have the diaper on. Somebody forgot to put the diaper on. An accident occurred, and they had to send, like, somebody's girlfriend had to go to Kmart to the kids section to buy all new clothes.
Yeah.
Like, there was no extra clothes. They pay, Howard.
Does he get embarrassed when he does that?
No, he's clueless. And you know, here's the funny thing: he was in the car with Bob Levy last week, and he did it in the car. And Bob rolled down the window and started gagging.
See, this is what I'm not looking
for. And Beetlejuice says to Bob, "What's your problem?" He goes, "What's your problem, pal?"
But see, I'll tell you right now.
And Bob's
that's no way to drive.
See, I swear to God, Howard, I'll get out in the middle. We're going to Palm Springs. I will get out in the middle of the desert and call a car. I swear I will not.
Call the car before you.
You're probably right.
Sal, you can't change him in the car?
Oh, no. That's disgusting.
I mean, between Gary's breath and Beetle's ass, I don't know what. I'm the one who's suffering.
Jerk.
So did Beetlejuice always wear a diaper?
Apparently.
Evidently, we didn't know.
Oh.
How did you get in charge of his diapers?
I have to, we do shows together, so...
But Sean doesn't go and do all that?
No. And I feel, you got to take care of him.
Howard,
it's Beetlejuice,
You know what Beetlejuice's day was like today? Apparently, they leave him on a corner in New Brunswick with a bag where Bob Levy picks him up. I said, anybody could go by and say, oh, Bob Levy, get in the car.
Yeah.
Bob Levy picks him up, and then him and Sal are with him on the plane. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not
They leave him on a corner.
You think he's going with you guys?
Yeah,
he is.
So they're all going to be on the plane together.
Let me ask you something. You don't think you can train Beetlejuice to go on a toilet?
I don't know.
Does he pee in the diaper too?
Everything, the works.
Wow.
Dude, it's like being next to a walking porta potty.
Wow.
Like an outhouse.
And must reek. I mean, that's
an adult.
I said, even my child has, like at 3 or 2, my child has the ability to tell me that he went.
I just think he's being lazy.
No, I think maybe he was never taught.
Yeah, he could be taught. You guys could teach him how to go.
Well, it's a little late, don't you think?
I don't think so, Howard. I really don't.
He could be shamed into
He
it.
doesn't even know he's black. He thinks he's Italian. I mean, he doesn't. I'm telling you.
He's black?
You always see color, don't you, Sal?
He thinks that Sal the stockbroker and the guy that babysits him, Sal, are 2 different people.
Yeah.
Totally. Oh, really?
Like, he thinks the guy that's in here is Sal the stockbroker. That guy he knows. And then there's a guy, Sal, that babysits him, but he doesn't know they're the same guy.
Yeah.
He thinks you're a different guy.
When I see him at the show, he's like, hey, man, what you... And over here, he's like, yeah, totally different person. Has no idea. I said, Beetle, don't you remember we were spying? He goes, no, that wasn't you.
Wow.
Yeah, he totally...
Because he doesn't like the babysitter.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. But it's really strange. But...
Does he try to get away from you?
No, he's great with me. He feels really comfortable with me.
Yeah, I don't.
Can you just sit and watch a TV show and not have to speak?
Yeah. The only thing is
I believe that.
It's soothing.
breath is the absolute. I mean, like flies could come out.
Does
of
he
that
ever
mouth.
brush that tooth?
Well, that's all right.
No, nothing.
But do you see what's going on here? The whole thing. And
Why are you going?
It's me, Sal.
But why are you doing it? Why don't you be a gentleman and rent a car and go?
Well, that's probably what I'm going to do. That's
Yeah, I wouldn't go in
But
that
I didn't
car.
realize any of this till the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought I was on a different flight. I thought that
You're on a flight with Beetlejuice and Sal?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my.
And then I found out. But here's what, Howard. I found out. This is the worst part of it. We're doing this thing in Palm Springs on.
What if Beat goes in his pants on the plane?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not involved in
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Howard, we're doing a thing in Palm Springs on Saturday night, right? It's a 2.5-hour ride to the airport from Palm Springs to Los Angeles Airport. 2.5 hours. Me, Sal, Beetlejuice in a car for 2.5 hours.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna.
Rent a car and go.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna rent the car for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
What about me?
You're in
You
charge of
have
him.
to
I didn't
take care of it.
I didn't make that deal. You did.
I'm the Mother Teresa of black retarded midgets. I mean,
I haven't figured out why Sal babysits him. He doesn't get paid.
Because it helps his gait.
Yeah, I mean, Sean helps me out with, he combines us together on gigs, and I help out Beetlejuice.
Is it worth it?
It's not that bad. I mean, if he stinks, you throw. So far, I haven't been in a position where he did a duty in a limo or on a plane.
But it could happen.
Yeah.
But he does it in the car.
Yeah.
You got a long trip out to L.A.
That's what I'm worried about.
How
man.
long is that plane trip?
Usually
6 hours.
6 hours.
You're going to have to change his diaper.
I don't think I could, dude. It's going to be bad.
Oh, my goodness.
Then have the stewardess do it.
Yeah, can you see? They'll have to lay him in the middle of the aisle.
Yeah, you should dress him up like a baby. Stick him on a changing table.
Are you first-class tickets? Are they first-class tickets?
No.
I'd rather sit next to a guy with a turban and big shoes than Beetlejuice on that plane,
A
man.
guy, I'd rather sit next to a guy with a box cutter.
Right.
And I'm totally pretending I don't know you guys when you start the scene of whatever it is that.
Oh, Mr. High and Mighty.
I'm sorry.
Big shot.
I did not sign up.
I love how Gary.
Baba Big Shot.
I did not sign up for that.
Gary's a big shot because he doesn't want to change a guy's diaper.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, yeah, Gary. Stop being full of yourself.
Yeah.
Howard.
When did you get so high and mighty?
From
Yeah, Mr. Big Shot.
from L.A. tomorrow morning, right, to the appear. We're doing a sit and sleep in Norco. That's 70 miles. From there, it's another 80 miles to the casino, and then like 200 miles back. So
And poor Beetlejuice has got to go through all this?
he doesn't know where he's going. It's
He's not
exciting to
embarrassed.
him.
No, but he can't hold out that long. That's what I'm saying.
Well, he's not going to. He's going to go in his diaper.
Right now, he's on a corner in New Brunswick going in his diaper.
Where do you get the diapers from, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if Sean
They
hasn't
pack
packed, well, if Sean hasn't packed enough, that's a whole other thing.
You know, Bob. I was going to call you Bob Mabley. Bob over there. So Bob tells me to call Sean. He goes, make sure he packs extra diapers.
I'm serious.
I had to get Sean.
Am I nuts to
It
say?
was so embarrassing. I called up Sean. He goes, hey, Sal, what's going on? I go, do me a favor. Gary wants you to pack extra diapers.
Is that wrong?
It was so. There was like a pause. He's like, what? I go,
Of course, you know what the funny part is? Sean can say whatever he wants. He's not going.
I know.
Am I wrong to feel a little odd about the whole situation?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it's Sal's doing that Beetlejuice is coming.
Right.
You just are going out for an appearance.
Exactly.
You
I
had
had
nothing
no
to do
idea
with
that
it.
I had no idea that the Beetlejuice thing was like.
Yeah, now you're part
I
of
didn't
that.
know that I was part of the circus.
Right.
Do you know what diaper it is they use if Beetlejuice should run out?
Was it Huggies?
they're bigger than my kids, I can tell you that. I think it depends for midgets. I don't know what they are.
They probably are.
But when he...
I mean, Beetlejuice is a midget. He's not a baby.
High Pitch was in the car behind us. He wasn't even in the car.
You said it was High Pitch?
Yeah.
And High Pitch was in the car behind
Behind us in Boston. Levy's throwing up out the window.
I'm renting a car. But you know what? I said, what am I thinking? I'm renting a car.
Of course you are. Who would be in a car with that?
That's crazy.
Are you going to sit in the back with Beetlejuice?
At one point, this is the other thing. Sal thinks that I'm being Mr. High and Mighty. I said, well, you got to put Beetlejuice in front. Forget about even the going in your pants. Forget if that doesn't even happen. You know, he gets on these jags where he doesn't even know who I am, and then he what is he doing here? Starts yelling at me, tell me to go F myself, and I'm like, I could be in a car for hours getting yelled at by him. What am I going to do?
This trip is going to cost you $600.
Oh, man.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Oh, yeah, that's a punchline to the whole thing. I just got my tax return yesterday. I'm working for free this weekend. It's all going to my taxes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
I know.
So, I was all excited about doing this, and
now it's for nothing.
It's for Beetlejuice now.
Yeah. Man. I don't know, but that's really bad. I mean,
I didn't realize he was diaper trained.
I got to tell you, I didn't know any of this till about a week ago.
How many diapers does he go through a day? Do you know?
I have no clue.
I mean, you don't check him. I mean, because he could be wet. He might not.
No, I wouldn't.
Why don't you guys just sit him on a toilet every 2 hours like a dog?
He must be full of. Seriously,
you know what I mean? Like you take your dog for a walk.
Yeah.
Or give him a litter box.
Oh, God.
Seriously.
He must be full of rashes. Because if you go in your diaper and you don't change it,
there,
you sit there. You
and
get
it's an adult.
Get these gross rashes and stuff.
Yeah, can you imagine? Do you have to put the Decident ointment on?
I mean, again, I don't want to get too graphic, but how does he, you say you just stick him in a bathroom?
Yeah.
And he can clean himself and get new clothes
But what do you think he does?
Yeah, I'm sure it's not a great job.
What happens to the diaper?
That's what I think happens. I think that he was in a situation where he took the bath and forgot to put the diaper on.
Yeah, but what does he do with the dirty diaper?
Yeah.
I don't go in there, Howard. You hear? I turn on the.
What does the hotel say?
I don't know.
goodness.
And he goes and no. We go in the non-smoking rooms. As soon as he gets in, he lights up. As soon as he walks in, he's got.
He can smoke. He can learn to go to the bath.
In his pants, and he's.
Well, I do that. I go into a non-smoking room.
You know what? There should be a law.
Smoke.
If you can't go into a toilet,
You can't smoke.
You can't smoke.
But Howard, he can get a cigarette out of a pack and work a lighter or matches. Certainly he can figure out how to go to the bathroom.
Of course he could.
He's addicted to nicotine.
He's lazy.
Yeah, they just don't make him go to the bathroom.
You know what? Tell him to get a cigarette after he sits on a toilet and goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, no more diapers for him.
Well, we'll say no cigarettes until you go in the toilet.
There you go.
That's right.
That's it, Sal. Start taking the initiative.
And if you mess your diaper, you don't get
Yeah,
a cigarette.
you don't get to eat. I tell you, I cut off your oxygen if you're making your pants again. How's that?
And how about asking for another $50 for doing it?
Daddy understands.
Oh, man. It's bad.
Man, that's all this weekend. Were you guys appearing? I might go.
Tonight we're in L.A. Tomorrow afternoon we're at the Sit and Sleep in Norco. And then we're at the Morongo Casino?
The Morongo Casino tomorrow.
Because when he does those appearances, a lot of times he's in costume. He ain't wearing a diaper.
No, he's in a diaper, dude. He gets on stage in his shorts and his T-shirt, and he does his thing.
Howard, I had no idea any of this was going on. I just happened to hear Sal say, yeah, I got to make sure I'm packed enough diapers. And I said, why? I did not know this was going on.
Well, Beetlejuice will get upset if you tell him he's wearing a diaper.
Yeah, I know. I've confronted him on it. And then he starts yelling at you.
I feel bad with that.
He's embarrassed enough about it that he could probably learn to be toilet trained.
Yeah, I mean, he knew what he did in Levy's car when he said to Levy, "What's your problem?"
My favorite is after our trip to Vegas last year, Levy called my answering machine with Beetlejuice, and Beetlejuice got on and said, "Hey, Artie, you're a mess."
Yeah, you're in for some weekend.
And then Jim Florentine's with us, and Jim's always pulling pranks, and he's farting next to Beetlejuice. We went to Wendy's.
I had no idea that this was going to be like this.
Yeah. What are you going to do with the appearance? You have no routine.
No, I got a routine now.
Oh,
what do you mean?
Bob Levy wrote me some jokes.
Give me a joke.
I don't remember. I haven't looked them over yet.
How many minutes do you do?
Like 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. But the guy got something. And, I paid Bob. And,
you did?
Yeah. I wouldn't be unfair to just take free jokes.
Wow.
What is the lineup this week?
It's me, Sal,
Jim Florentine.
Jim Florentine, Bob Levy, and Beetlejuice.
So you're going to walk out on stage and do 2 minutes?
Yeah.
You got to tape that.
It might be
2 minutes. What did you pay him for 2 minutes? That's 2 jokes.
No, he wrote me like I don't know, 10
Okay, I'm Gary, and
There's a couple of jokks about Sal.
It's got to be maybe
Sal.
5 minutes then.
Well, someone told me in Vegas, Beetlejuice went to the bathroom on the stage.
That's what I heard.
We were there, yeah.
He did. No, we talked about
that's what I'm talking about in Vegas.
We talked about that, yeah.
What are you going to do on that flight today if Beetlejuice goes in his diaper?
I don't know, man.
Like the first hour
I
in.
might just go to the bathroom and sit in the bathroom.
Are you going to sit next to him? Do you have to?
That's the problem with me. Like I'm the last guy on the totem pole, so it's like Levy calls me. You're sitting next to him. I'm not putting up with this anymore. I had to dry this guy and puke out the. So I'm like, I say okay. I mean, what am I going to do?
You better hope it's just 2 people in a row, not 3.
The one
because
time
imagine like some lady sitting next to Beetlejuice,
poor person.
and he goes in his diaper. You better say to him, hold it in.
It's bad, Howard.
Tell him no
Wait a second.
cigarettes.
Would you take him to the bathroom right before the flight and put him on the toilet and say go?
No,
because you should.
I direct him to the bathroom. I would.
But he's got a diaper on. What is he going to do about that?
How does he feel for 6 hours?
I think he fell in the toilet once and he'll never go on it again.
He had a bad experience.
How does he deal 6 hours on a plane without a cigarette?
I don't know, but it's so funny. Non-smoking's everywhere. Beetle just lights up. He puts on American Bandstand.
Like he can read.
I walk in the room, he's like in his diaper, smoking a cigarette, watching American Bandstand.
It's like Baby Finster.
Oh, no.
That's the what he's doing, watching Bandstand.
Learning the new dance moves. The 𝗦𝗵cie.
He's like, I like this show, man. I like it.
I like it. In his diaper?
What does he like about it? I like the people dancing.
I like that the people don't wear diapers.
He's got cigarettes in his orange soda bottle. That's his ashtray.
Jeez,
aren't you guys afraid he's going to burn down the hotel?
That's what I think.
Me too.
I have thought about that, but he's pretty good.
So wait a second. What are the sleeping arrangements?
He sleeps in his room.
His own room.
Yeah. No,
and you guys just shut the door.
Next door.
But wait a second. You guys put him in a room, and you trust that he won't get up in the middle of the night and walk out, that he won't burn down a room,
right?
And anything else.
He goes in the room. He turns on the heat to 100.
Oh, Christ.
He takes off his clothes to his diaper. He lights up a cigarette.
Oh,
and the bottle with the cigarettes in is right next to the no smoking thing. And he puts on American Bandstand.
He's going to burn something down.
And then when it's showtime, I knock. When it's time for the big show, I knock on his door.
Oh,
and I say, Beat, you got 10 minutes.
Get in a clean diaper.
That's exactly what happens.
Don't you think it's weird that he's like never left the room at night? Don't you think that he could just wander?
He does sometimes.
He wandered off the last show we did in Connecticut. He did? We found him by a hot dog stand.
Oh, my God.
He cursed me out because I was interrupting him as he was eating a hot dog.
Does he have money?
Yeah, he's got like 10 singles in his wallet to buy like orange soda and
I think
cigarettes.
we lost him in Philly once. He did a show with us in Philly a few years ago, and he wandered.
He disappeared after the show. Florentine's in the parking lot. Levy's in the bathroom. I'm outside. We find him 3 blocks away, eating a hot dog, rapping with the hot dog guy like nothing's going on, and he starts cursing us out when we say we have to go.
Oh, that's funny.
Howard, you got to take a camera on the road. It's unbelievable.
You should go with it. Where's the camera crew for that? They're busy with every strip club they go to.
Right, they're open in every Scores.
Let's get Doug on that plane.
Yeah, well, get him on there. That I need tape of. These guys, with a strip club, everybody drops everything.
Right.
It's unbelievable. Something good's going on. You can't find a volunteer.
Man.
Lazy bastards.
I absolutely agree with you,
Yeah.
but don't blame me for that. I mean, this is what I'm finding out right now. Like, I would love to do
Well,
this.
check into it. You're a big yenta. Yeah.
I don't know how to get a flight to L.A.
Get a flight to L.A. You don't know how to get a flight to L.A. If I told you Scores was opening in L.A. right now, you'd find a flight.
Jump on JetBlue. Seriously.
Figure it out. You're a producer. Seriously.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll see if we can do this.
Let's
we
put
have
some
an LA
energy.
crew, so maybe someone out there could do it.
Yeah, you don't want to miss this.
Yeah, it
Sounds wild.
But they're going to need a producer, Doug.
I don't know why he...
Yeah, Doug doesn't need to be there. Suddenly no one needs to be there. Holy mackerel.
You can always tell it's Beetle's room, too, because the blowers are going on that heater.
I got to get out of here.
That's so crazy.
Oh, man.
Man,
What time's your flight?
2:30.
Now, you've never flown with him before?
I've flown with Beetle, yes, to Vermont. I've flown to Florida, and then
But nothing like 6 hours.
not 6 hours. So I'm worried. The one time in Vermont, he didn't his pants, but his breath was so bad.
And you got to sit next to him on the plane.
Well, it was like
that makes sense that his breath would be
Does he
bad.
talk the whole time, too? Is he talkative?
A little bit, but his breath isn't. I can't. It's like bad fish and.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain.
That's probably his diet.
And does he drink?
Oh,
he drinks. Oh,
Does he drink
man.
on the plane?
Yeah, he drinks. Yeah, on the plane he drinks all day. I can't believe the amount of booze he puts away. He smokes and drinks like a 250-pound animal. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I can't even
What does he drink on the plane?
Probably beers, right?
No, he doesn't drink beer. He drinks alcohol, but I think it's vodka.
So, I mean, he's got to be like a racehorse in that diaper.
Yeah, he's just taking it in and letting it out. Doesn't even have to move.
You know, Howard, now that
Sounds
I
like
think
a
about
great
it,
time.
he never gets up to go to the bathroom, ever.
Right.
He doesn't have to.
He just goes.
It's
Can
like
you imagine what's doing in that diaper? Then you get off the plane and you got to take a car ride to the hotel.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
what I'm saying. They need to stop and change that diaper.
You got to find a way to get that diaper off.
Here's the deal. We land at 5:30, right? So now by the time we get in the car, it's 5:45. It's Friday night traffic in L.A. Minimum hour to the hotel.
And now Beetle's ripe.
Right,
I mean, someone's got. I mean, seriously. I mean, he's going to get diaper rash or
I'm
worse.
telling you, if he's sitting there in a wet diaper all that time, something's got to be going
Yeah, we
on.
got to get a camera in his diaper.
Diaper cast.
So we can see what's going on in there. Holy mackerel! He's got to pee at least 4 or 5 times during that flight if he's drinking like that.
minimum.
And then he's maybe moving his bowels at some point.
Well, he gets so relaxed, you just go.
We got to go.
But
we got to get tickets. Me and you are getting on that
You
plane.
have no idea. I was almost a part of it.
How did you get out of this? You
He found
escaped.
Beetle was going on. He backed out.
Did you?
I'll go by myself. Book me on
Gary,
my
you're
own.
really bumming out.
I am. I just didn't know. I mean, it started.
I feel for Gary.
It started out with Artie's doing a comedy show at April. Can you go? And I said, yeah. Then it started out, well, Artie's not available, but can you go? And I'm like, yeah. Then it started out, we'll get an appearance during the day. It's right near the casino, but it turns out it's like 80 miles from the casino.
Right.
Then it's like, well, hey, Friday night we can get you another gig, but I didn't realize we were in L.A. I didn't realize how far it was to Palm Springs. But I don't even mind the travel, just when you throw the Beetlejuice thing, and it's weird.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh, that's going to be something.
Can't wait till Monday.
See, but
now.
you guys are all pretending like he's not going to the bathroom on the plane. He's going.
He's going.
And you got to come up with a plan. I mean, it's going to be.
See, here's the thing that I haven't understood. All week I've been sort of, uptight about this, and Sal likes laughing and laughing, and
Because he's just, you know what he's doing? He's just putting Beetle on a plane, and he's going to wait till they get to the hotel and throw him in the room and say, go change your diaper.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you got me.
So he's only going to pack 2 diapers.
So they got me, Sal, Beetlejuice, Bob, and Jim Florentine in a limo.
I mean, 4 more irresponsible people you couldn't find.
Because really, during the flight, they should take him in and let him change his diaper. Because it's got to be
I'm not sure Jim Florentine doesn't wear a diaper.
Yeah. Oh, Jim.
Oh, and Jim has no sympathy. He'll just fart.
Right.
Like he'll add to the stench and laugh. He'll just fart.
I mean, Jim will go up to
No, but there's not one responsible guy there who's going to go, you know what? Beetle's probably uncomfortable. We got to
And you
look into
wonder
this.
why Beetle gets lost.
But Jim's in the airport. He'll go up to the sweetest old lady, go, where's Terminal B12? And as she's replying, you hear,
Well, I don't know. But
It isn't funny when Jim does.
no, it's Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is funny.
All right.
Well, so I'll see you on Monday, and I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
so does this mean Gary gets to sit next to Beetle if we're taping this?
No.
Yes.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
I got to tell you right now. Call me a jerk. I negotiated a better deal. I'm flying in business class. I got Ambien, and I'm passing out. But I know that I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the flight. I know there's gonna be a commotion.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I just know that there's gonna be a commotion, and
There
it's gonna
have
be
been
these
times
guys.
that Beetle has not made it.
Yeah.
He's been thrown off planes.
Maybe I'll get him drunk before the flight.
Gary, you should be a good sport, man. Just sit next to Beetle. Be funny.
But no. What's a good sport? I didn't sign up to be his handler. whatever you want to call
Somebody's
it.
got to handle you. Bring in the organ grinder.
I love Beetlejuice. I think he's a funny guy. But it doesn't mean I have to spend the next 72 hours with him.
It's
Day and night.
funny. Beetlejuice called. He didn't want to be in the same car with Gary.
You know what? A chimpanzee would be easier. Because, a chimpanzee, you can just change the diaper.
You know what? But I'll tell you something. My cousin had a monkey, and the monkey used to wear a diaper. But the monkey also can't tell you when the
Right, but you
diaper's
could
full.
at least, but you could change the monkey.
So you change the monkey's diaper every 4 or 5 hours.
Beetlejuice gets belligerent if you try to change his diaper.
Right.
Because all you want to do is just have him just pull it off, throw it in the garbage somewhere, and put on a new diaper.
I just don't want to be on that plane under any circumstances. So could you all please alert me whenever and wherever you're going?
You got it.
Yeah, please. An Amber Alert.
Yeah, we do not want to be
alert.
with you.
Oh, man. What are you getting paid?
Not much, but it helps. I need it.
Yeah.
It helps. It definitely helps right now. So I got to do what I got to do.
All right.
And he's happy. He's happy with that.
I'm happy with having money.
He's the best. This is Beetle. Is as bad as can. He knows he's the best.
Wow.
He's big and
It was just as funny. Listen to it back.
Oh, yeah.
he knows he's better. He knows he's dead.
I can't wait to hear what happened once they hit L.A.
And he knows
Or just getting on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they hit the airport.
I got to take a break for... Hey, what's with bleeping the word crap and pee? What's going on?
There were bleeps in there I couldn't understand. I said bathroom once. Room got bleeped.
Yeah, bathroom. I can't wait to get out of here and just go back to doing what we do. Believe it or not, every word they bleep is funny. Like at one point I threw in the word excrement or something. Or, I don't know what, or feces. That's what I put in, feces.
And they bleep that?
Because I know it gets a laugh. They bleep feces.
Yeah, every reference to that.
Yeah.
Done.
Regardless of whether or not it's offensive. Hey, Pete, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Yeah, I saw Beetlejuice in the Hamptons a couple of years ago, and he was...
Take it easy, my friend.
All right, I had to bleep him off. F word doesn't fly here. If excrement doesn't fly here, you know.
Bathroom doesn't get the word.
The F word definitely doesn't get through. All right, let me take a break, and then I'll ask Gary and Sal to come in, and we'll find out what happened over the weekend with Beetlejuice and the appearance, and that'll be fun. Tonight on E, insanely hot Playboy playmates Buffy Tyler and Suzanne Stokes. I'm not kidding you. They're insanely hot. And it started off as a real annoying interview because they were just being annoying. And then we told them they were annoying. And then they got topless and we strapped them into the tickle post. And then they weren't so annoying.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah. Buffy Tyler and Suzanne Stokes. Tonight on E. You'll love it.
That's hot.
Yeah. Let me take a break and then because I'm dying to find out what happened.
Yeah, this is like the other part of the story we're dying to hear.
Yeah. All right. Give us 2 minutes.
Fred Durst talking about his relationship with Britney Spears.
See, that's the reason I ask these questions. I need to substantiate the story so we can prove her wrong.
I'll tell you right now.
Go ahead.
Girl is a liar.
Oh.
She's a liar.
For sure.
She's a liar.
1,000%.
I believe you.
Strike me dead right now.
I don't think you need to lie about Poontang.
Man, it's unbelievable it's gotten to this point. It's like, that's enough already. You know, whatever happened for a reason, and I did what I did. I believe everything happens for a reason. I have to face the Piper, you know what I mean? But that's the way it goes, and that's what happened. And it's just like, she's just too immature and too... I don't know what she's so worried about, man.
The Howard Stern Show. Love blossoms like a flower on the Howard Stern Show.
The show is ruined today now. You're such a jerk.
Hey, Gary, watch yourself carefully, Bal. Do you know what? I can't wait to see you out on the street. He's fired. That's it. He's fired. He's fired. He just called me a jerk. You're fired, Gary. You're fired. You are fired. I want him out of here. Pack your bag and you're fired. Go find a job. Get out of here.
I'll do it.
Get out. Get out before I blow my mind.
Good times.
I just want to get to the bottom of this L.A. trip with Beetlejuice. So, what happened? Give it to me the best way you can. And Doug, you went out and covered this, actually, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a challenging weekend.
Why?
Exhausting.
Why was it challenging?
Just keeping up with Beetlejuice is quite a challenge. It's never-ending gimmicks and goofs and gags and laughing. It's so much fun.
Well, Beetlejuice was pissed because he was driving in the car with Bob Levy when we were doing that rap on Friday that I just played.
Bob had already picked him up from the corner.
Yeah, so Beetlejuice called in with Bob and was already on fire.
You too. You ain't got you.
Hello?
Howard too. Him too. I don't let for nobody.
They just want to make it better. What's
I don't give a what that makes. I don't give a
Well, what's wrong? What made you
I
mad?
don't give a
Is it Gary?
I'm tired of everybody picking up. I'm tired of it. Gary, swallow.
So Gary, what did Gary?
That piece of
What did Gary do to you?
my fix his monkey ass.
This monkey ass?
I got something for that ass. Watch. I got something for that ass.
Do you want to sit next to Gary or Sal?
I ain't sitting next to no body.
But you don't sit next to Gary?
Get away from me. You want something to say about me? You ain't out. Everybody.
You got to do the appearance with Sal and Gary.
Jim, I don't give a about no family. I don't give a definitely gonna beat somebody's ass.
You gonna beat somebody's ass?
That's right. I ain't got time for it.
Them.
Tired of them. Tired of them.
You gonna be cool with them?
Hell no, I'm cool with no body. Everybody else wanna talk about me too?
Wow.
Oh man.
Was Bob driving with one hand and got the...
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He's ambidextrous. Like he's moving that telephone around. So tell me everything that happened.
So as soon as I get to the airport on Friday and Beetlejuice sees me, he starts yelling at me. more of that. See, I'm hearing that for the first time. So
Were you laughing the whole time, Sal?
It was the best. He's yelling at Gary. I told half the story. He's like, "Hey, Dave, how you doing?"
Yeah, he thinks Sal is Dave.
He thinks I'm Dave or Jim.
And who's Dave?
I don't know.
Dave's the guy that handles Beetlejuice.
Wow.
Sal is the guy he's angry with.
Wow.
If he could have found Sal, he would have yelled
Yeah,
at
he
him.
says, when I get to the studio, I'm going to take care of Sal. And he's yelling at Gary the whole time.
So Howard, at one point, we're walking towards the plane, and I'm a good 30 yards in front of Beetlejuice because who wants to hear this crap, and you can hear him. It cuts right through the airport.
Right.
We get over to the gate.
God.
The plane's delayed an hour. Now we're hanging at TGI Fridays, having nachos or whatever. And I watch Beetlejuice, he wanders around. But at one point, right off the bat, they go, "Where's Beat?"
Well, was he yelling at you the whole time?
No, he stopped yelling for a little while. Then we turn around and we realize it's quiet. Where's Beat? No,
Gary's eating nachos. So his fingers are full of cheese and salsa, and Gary's just nodding, and Beetle's cursing at him the whole time. So then Gary orders a glass of water, and Beat goes, "You want me to pick that up for you?" Like he offered to pay for his water.
Right.
So it was so strange.
So we go, "Where's Beetlejuice?" He's gone.
Right.
So Sal goes, now it's already, I'm involved already. You go that way, I'll go this way. He comes out of the bathroom. Beetle comes out of the bathroom like, "Hey, how you doing, man?" Like nothing. But he was gone. Like he could have just walked right out onto Queens Boulevard. Nobody would have known. So then back to waiting for the plane. And then
But Sal doesn't stress like I have to keep my eye on him.
Oh, nobody stresses. I was stressing more than any of them.
See, that's where I couldn't go.
I swear to God.
That's why he can say, "I'll take care of Beetlejuice," because he's really not going to be that involved.
It's no bother.
Yeah.
I love when he disappears.
There was a great moment this weekend where I forget what it was, but at one point Sal put his hand on my shoulder and he goes, "All right, listen. We got to get a plan. Here's our plan." And he goes, "Oh, wait a minute. You're not involved. You don't need to be part of the plan." I go, "Exactly."
Why not get one of those leashes for Beetlejuice?
Talked about that. Bob talked about that.
Like a leash?
Yep.
Like they do on little kids.
Right, exactly. But Beetle wouldn't go for that.
No? You asked?
I think Bob said they tried it once.
How'd that asking go?
You just put it on him.
Yeah, how about just putting it on him?
You don't ask your dog if he has to wear a leash. You just put it on him.
But my question is, when did he ditch the diaper?
Oh yeah, what happened with that? So all right. So keep going. You're at the airport.
So now we're waiting to get on the plane, and then Beetlejuice is like,
was he wearing a diaper?
I don't know.
All right.
Beetlejuice is liking me, and then all of a sudden he's not liking me again. So it's more yelling, just yelling. Now I'm trying to have a conversation with Sal. They're going, okay, plane number 128 is going to go. I'm trying to listen to everything, and I hear, mother, screaming. And the weird thing is that...
And does everyone in the airport know what's going on?
Well, yeah, and the weird thing is that we have already now ignored him.
Right.
So people are staring at us, not paying attention to him.
And this is just getting on the plane.
We haven't gotten on the plane yet.
Yeah.
So
are you miserable?
It was weird because I actually felt sort of bad that he understood what we were talking about, but it just didn't end.
Right.
It just didn't. I mean, he doesn't stop.
Did he say to you, I don't wear a diaper?
I don't wear a diaper. Who the hell are you to talk about me? You guys are crazy. You're lucky I don't kick your ass. At one point, he's at TGI Fridays. I just walked away, and I'm 30 yards away. I'm here. I'm going to F you up, man.
If he had thrown a punch at you, would you fought back?
No.
What would you do?
I would hold the hand and just stop him.
You figure you could catch the punch and just take it.
Step on him.
By the way, I have never seen a human eat as much as Beetlejuice eats.
Yeah.
It is a non-stop eating frenzy.
I know. I noticed that about him, too. He likes to eat a lot.
He buys food non-stop. He eats and eats, and when he's done eating, he eats more.
And what does he eat? Like bad food?
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly bad food. He bought like one of those gross hot dogs that are standing in the airport, Doritos,
That's
candy.
pretty thin for a guy.
Yeah, he doesn't gain weight.
I mean, he just eats. We stopped at like an In-N-Out burger in L.A. He had a whole bunch of food, but every time I turned around, he was eating.
Is he farting up a storm?
Well, all I could think of, what goes in must come out.
Yeah.
So then we got on the plane, and I went to the front, and I fell asleep, and I didn't hear a thing during
Did
the
you
flight.
sit next to him on the plane, Sal?
I sat next to a lady who he was supposed to sit next to. I couldn't let. She was such a sweet lady, and she saw a beetle, and her eyes almost popped out of her head, and she sunk into her chair. And she looked at me like I had to throw her a raft or something,
Right,
a life
like,
preserver. Like,
save
please,
me.
yeah. And I saw the look of fear in her face. I go, Beetle, you sit there. So I sat him next to some guy, and this guy, this poor guy was reading a book. And he was just reading a book, looking down. He never looked up. He refused to look at Beetlejuice. And as soon as Beetlejuice sat down, he started rapping with this guy. He's like, hey, man, how you been? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Couldn't understand one word. The guy took the book and put it over his face. And he held it there for the whole flight.
But, now Beetle ate a whole bunch of food and had drinks and stuff before he got on the plane.
Yeah.
Did he get up and go to the bathroom a lot?
Yeah, well, I said, Beat, let's go to the bathroom. He's like, all right, Jim, let's go. So we go to the bathroom.
Right.
Jim, Dave,
Yeah.
what is your name?
I don't know. So we get into the bathroom, and there's a few, and Beetle's like, "Hey, go in that one, Jim. Go in that stall." I go, "No, Beetle, you go in that stall. This is about Beetle." He's like, "No," and he goes, "I'm okay." I go, "No, go ahead." So I have to kind of coach him and make him
Wait,
feel
this is on the
comfortable.
plane, sir?
No, this is in the no.
Oh, in an airport?
Yeah.
Oh, what
before.
about on the plane, though?
No, on the plane, no.
Did he get up and go at all?
Nope.
And he didn't have a
And he
problem.
didn't have a diaper?
No. I don't know if he did. I think, no, he had a diaper on the plane. Because then when we got to the hotel.
He had to.
He
Yeah.
did.
So
after that,
So Howard,
her diaper.
the L.A. station got me a car, right, for the weekend, but not one from the airport.
And Beetle must have been smelling on the plane. How do you let a guy sit next to him, man? That's not fair.
What
You should have traded seats.
But it was the lady. I had to sit next to the lady.
Why?
You should have let the guy and the
didn't want-
lady sit next to
Right,
each other,
right.
and you and
Oh,
Beetlejuice
it
sit
never
together.
occurred to me.
You're a stockbroker. You can't do that math.
Yeah.
I can't.
It never occurred to him.
Right.
But you know
he
what's
just
funny?
didn't
Like
wanna be next to Beetle.
Gary's like, he's taking all this crap, and as soon as we get on the plane, he puts his hand on my shoulder, goes, "Hey Sal, you're going that way, and I'm going that way." He's got this big smile on his face.
Oh, imagine I broke Sal's balls for a moment. That's all he does. We'll get to that in a minute. So we get to the airport in L.A. The station got me a car for the whole weekend, but just not from the airport.
And Doug, are you with these guys getting this all on camera?
No.
No.
At this point, no.
At the airport, you can't.
First of all, you can't shoot on on an airplane or in an airport, or you go to
No.
jail.
Oh.
Which,
But Doug didn't get out there till later that night.
And then my flight got delayed
Oh.
hours.
So now it's all of us in a car, right? To go to the hotel. But I said to Sal, again, I'm thinking like when I had a 3-year-old. I said, don't bring him in the car till you take him to the bathroom. Take him to the bathroom at LAX first. Don't bring him in the car.
Right.
So he goes, no. And I'm like, yes.
I didn't want him to go I wanted him to go in the bathroom in the car with Gary next to him.
So we got to the hotel, and everything was fine. You know, Beetle was very quiet. He goes into these weird funks where he doesn't say anything.
Which is fine.
And then just breaks out of them like that.
Right.
Go to the hotel. We all check in. Beetle has his own room. Then we're going to go out to dinner. And you're
going to take Beetle to dinner?
Well, I said, Sal, would you like to go to dinner? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, well, Bob wants to come with us, too. And I go, well, who's going to watch Beetle? He goes, you're right. I'll tell Bob to stay with Beetle. 2 seconds later, all spiffed up, Bob and Beetle are like, where are we going to dinner? We went to a nice restaurant, a really nice restaurant.
Did Beetle behave?
He behaved. He behaved fine. Sat at the end of the table.
Can he order, or does somebody order?
He can.
He can order. Did he read off the menu?
Well, when I took him to breakfast the next morning, he ordered. I don't know. What did he do that night?
I don't know what he ordered that night.
He looked at eggs. He was looking at the menu. It said Eggs Benedict, and he ordered the hamburger.
Yeah. He reads the menu for 10 minutes.
He stares at it, right? He wants you to believe he's poring over that menu.
It's upside down.
And was it? And did he order a hamburger?
Yeah, he ordered.
But he was pointing at Eggs Benedict. He said, I'll have this. It said Eggs Benedict hamburger, cheeseburger.
But that was a breakfast or dinner? What did
Dinner. I think
they had a cheeseburger at a fancy restaurant.
No. See, you get confused. These guys are talking about breakfast.
Yeah, no, dinner. What he did
at the fancy restaurant? I think that somebody ordered for him. We ordered a lot of stuff, but whatever it was, Howard. He was so quiet, you didn't even know he was at the table.
Wow.
I mean, the only thing that you knew, it was weird because every once in a while you looked down the table, there's Beetlejuice.
Right.
But he was very quiet. We go and do our gig that night.
And he ate whatever you ordered for.
Yeah, he was fine.
Right.
We go and do our gig that night. I'm going to tell you, Sal did one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life.
Do people at the restaurant stare at Beetlejuice?
Yes.
Now, and does Beetle order a drink at a restaurant?
He drinks nonstop, too. So he drinks, beers all the time, just pounding them down.
Right.
So we go to do this appearance. It's like a meet and greet. 40 listeners get to hang out with me and Sal. Was Beetlejuice there?
He was there. The girl who puked. She sucked on his... This girl was there. She was drinking. So she goes, Beetlejuice, and she gives him a hug. I go, hey, give Beetlejuice a kiss. So she's like a little reluctant. 4 drinks later, she's sucking on his tongue.
Oh. Wow.
Was
she hot?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hot.
Sal's one of those he should really be Sal the instigator.
Well, it's okay, but
a hot chick is sucking face with Beetlejuice?
Yeah. And Howard.
Wait, Beat's on the phone. Hey, Beat. Beetle.
Everybody looked at him and said, hey, I got to get away from breast lips.
Hey, Beat, it's Howard.
Yeah.
How was the appearance?
Yeah. I hear you, Howard.
Oh, okay, good. Everything go okay with the appearance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you were mad at Gary.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, he started in with that diaper
His
stuff.
big lips talking about me. Look at him. Look who's he talking to.
Right, yeah. I know what you mean.
But you were wearing a diaper, right?
Me? Do I look like I'm wearing a diaper? No.
Yeah, why are these guys saying you wear a diaper, Beat?
He wears a diaper. Look what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And he got the nerve to talk about me. Look at him. Every time he talking about people, look at him. Look at his lips.
Was it hard to...
his breath so stink. Everybody just look at him when they ran.
Was it hard to go to the... you didn't use the restroom. You didn't use the bathroom on the airplane.
What I did.
What did he say?
I don't need no diapers. Look at him. He needs more than diapers than everybody else needs. Look at him. He needs to wear a diaper.
Right. So when you go on a plane, you hold in your business, and then you wait till you get off the plane to go to the bathroom?
Me? I get off the plane first.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
So he says he held it in, and then when he gets to the hotel, he went to the bathroom.
Well, I went to the bathroom. He's the one that's talking junk.
Wait a minute, Sal. Did you have to do your usual routine, take him to the room, turn on the tub? And,
yep.
I don't need nobody to turn on the tub. I turn on the tub myself. But I ain't no little kid.
Sal's saying what he does is that your diaper's full, and he puts on a tub, and then he
I don't need no diaper.
All right. That's what these guys are saying.
Yeah, they need to wear a diaper. Look who's talking with the big-ass lips, and he got the nerve to talk about somebody. Look at him.
See, my point is, I know Beat knows how to go to the bathroom.
Of course he does, but I don't know if anybody ever asks him.
Yeah. I think he does. What? Did you see him go in his diaper at all?
I didn't. I heard that, so I was in my own car the rest of the weekend.
But you was scared to get in the car with me because you got the nerve to talk about me, you big lip.
I was scared to get in the car with you, right. I heard that from the trip, from the appearance at Sit and Sleep to the casino, that there might have been some sort of an accident.
Actually, look who's talking. You got the nerve to talk about people. Look at you.
Did you have an accident?
You got the nerve to talk about me. Look at his lips.
Did you have an accident?
Do I have an accident? No way. Never.
I like how Beetle makes the reference, the comparison of Gary's lips to going into a diaper.
It's easy to wear a diaper with his big lips.
All right. Hey, Beat, thanks for calling in.
You're welcome.
All right. Good for you, man. Good talking to you. I know I'm going to see you later in the week.
All right, dude.
All right, Beat.
All right.
Later. That's Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, everybody.
I don't get it. So he clearly had a diaper on the plane, Sal, right?
Right, he had a diaper on the plane.
So
he never got up. He even said just now he
never wear a diaper. He's supposed to be out of his mind.
Pete, you just said you did a #1 on the plane. You never got out of
look
your
who's
chair.
talking. He didn't need a diaper for #2, so what is he saying?
All right. Well, yeah, so go ahead.
So we get to the hotel, and I turn on the tub. I go, Beat, just do your thing.
Oh, so you did all that?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But because of what happened on Friday, now he's not participating.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's getting out
I
of
look
my
like
room,
I'm just
shut off
saying,
the
look at
tub.
him.
I don't need any help, and
I don't need no help.
Right.
What I think I ain't no little kid. Look at him. He's a kid himself. So what
Listen,
do you
hey, Beat, if you're making your pants, so you get in the tub and you wash it off. That's all.
Hey,
no big deal.
I wash myself up every day. I don't know what is he talking about.
Anybody can have an accident.
Yeah. Robin had an accident in California,
And
Mexican.
I got in the tub. Sal turned on the water. Got in the tub.
Yeah, Robin had an accident.
A lot of people have an accident. A lot of people does.
Right.
So they ain't got nothing to do with me.
All right, Beat. All right, hey, I got to go. I'll see you later.
All right.
All right, take it easy, Beat.
Yeah, take it easy.
And go to Beetlejuice's website, too, by the way.
JollyDwarf.com.
JollyDwarf.com, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
then he's yelling at me and cursing at me. He's like, I'm not putting on no diaper, ain't no kid, F Gary. He's going crazy on Gary, and he storms out of the hotel room, and he leaves the hotel.
Wait, I got tape of Beetle yelling about his diaper. Want to hear it?
yeah.
You too.
Wait, that ain't the right one. Hold on. I got it here now.
Yeah, but we got to clean up, Pete.
What was I cleaning up for?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, because Gary says, if you go with...
Everybody else.
All right. So you all cleaned up?
I'm cleaned up.
This is when you're taking him to dinner?
No, this is in the hotel room. I'm getting it because Gary doesn't want to go out with him unless he's cleaned up. I mean, the guy hasn't gone to the bathroom all day. So
all right.
We're in the hotel room, and I'm trying to get the tub going. I'm trying to get him going.
Everybody keep saying I'm cleaning up with the
No, we just want to...
Everybody think I'm no shit now? I ain't no shit.
No, it ain't...
Just like everybody else. I ain't no shit.
Well, Gary's afraid that you're going to in your diaper, and if you do that, he's
I
going
don't
to...
wear no diaper. I don't wear no diaper. I don't look like no baby. I ain't no shit. So I look like I wear diapers?
Drop it.
I don't need no diaper.
Oh, my God. There's no amount of money worth it.
So then he storms out of the hotel. He goes out in the lobby. He tries to take off. We have to stop him.
So what do you do now? Now he's not wearing a diaper, and you took him to dinner?
Yeah.
And he didn't wash?
He went back to his hotel, and I think he shut the door, and he washed himself up by himself. He had to have.
So what does he have? Does he have regular underwear in his suitcase as well?
Well, I tried to look in his bag for the diapers, but he busted me. Because we were really worried. We got back in the limousine, and I go into the bag to see the diapers, and I don't know how it happened, but Beetle got out of the car, and he totally busted me looking for his diapers. He flipped out again.
What's this? Beetle doesn't know where he is?
Oh, that's great. We took him out Saturday morning. We were walking him down Hollywood Boulevard to look at the stars, the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Just asked him where he was, and he said, I don't know.
How do you feel, Beat?
Yeah, I feel pretty great, man.
Now, as you know, Beetle, we're in Hollywood, California. What state are we in?
I really don't know about this, man. Really.
If you had to guess, what state would you say we're in?
I don't know. Really, I don't know nothing about this, man.
I'll give you a multiple choice. New Jersey, California, or Florida?
Could be Florida.
All right, so he doesn't know where he is.
No, never.
So I took him to breakfast, and Howard, he ordered. Like, he sat down. I mean, he looks at the menu. He can't read it, but he knew he wanted a hamburger. And he didn't cause any commotion. Like, people weren't even looking at him that weird.
Wow.
He ordered. Then we left, and we went to the first appearance. So now, me and Sal and Beetlejuice are sitting at this table in a mattress store.
Right.
And Sal starts sending me immediately. I'm signing pictures, and Sal's drawing pictures of me. Right? I'm talking about, like, a head on a horse with big teeth. And I thought to myself, well, certainly he'll get bored with this after the first 3 or 4.
Howard, you get to this thing, and all you see is these 250-pound gorillas with no teeth and goatees and chain wallets, and I didn't even want to look up. I go, man, it was like night of 500 Brian Phalins, you know?
Sal was, like, sort of embarrassed to be there.
Why?
He's like, how do you handle
I wasn't embarrassed.
His whole thing was like, well, what's going to go on here? I go, what's going to go on here is everyone's going to come and make fun of you. People feel when they wait online it's their right to insult you.
Right.
And it's like, oh, my God.
So I figured, let me play it safe. I'm just going to look down and draw as many pictures of Gary as I possibly can.
Sit and sleep crowd ragging on Sal.
Howard, this is 2 feet away from him.
Nice.
Literally 2 feet away from him.
Oh, my God.
Beetle reads stars on Walk of Fame. What's that?
Well, these stars with the celebrity names on them. So the first one said Jerry Lewis, and you'll see what Beetle was trying to read the names on the stars. He didn't know what that star said. Here's another star.
I never heard of it. I never did, dude. I never been in. I never did, dude.
Yeah, but what does this star say?
I don't know.
And what is this shape?
I know it's shaped like a heart. What else, man?
Shaped like what?
It's shaped like a heart, dude.
Like a heart.
You know? Single, you know?
All right, so we're going to read another star. Look at this one. Now, what does that star say?
Howard Stern?
What's that? Yeah.
Howard Stern?
There you go. Howard Stern.
Yeah.
It's Jerry Lewis.
Close enough. What's this, Beetle ragging on Gary some more?
Yeah,
it went on
never ending.
Because it would just, Howard, he would suddenly remember he hated me.
So, Beat, man, what's up with Gary? You went in the other car. Why?
Because he's a bull. He wants to bull with everybody else. He won't call people names. He ain't want nobody calling him names. So
Right.
I don't give a He wouldn't like it because he knows I say things about him. Because his ass so fat. That's why his ass talking about people. Talking about getting the tone. Look at him. His fat ass need to get the tone. That's why everybody call him fat. Look at his lip. Big lip. Look at him. Talk about it. Look at his teeth. Look at his green in his teeth points. That's how he talk like a baby.
Was that me? Was Beetlejuice just imitating me?
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Limo Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. This is funny. I dropped him off that morning at Bob Levy's, the apartment.
Uh-huh.
And he was there. Usually I have time to stop at a hotel, hose him down, get the bottle of Fantastic out. But he was the worst I ever. I called Bob. I said, Bob, it's the worst. He goes, you're kidding me. I said, no.
But what do you think it is? Does he have a load in his pants?
Yeah, he just has, a little problem.
And Marty's riding Sibian.
Now we heard that you're big fans of the show. Who's the big fan?
No, I don't know.
She's the only one who knows me, Sibian.
Now this is your first time on the show, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Are you nervous, excited?
I'm excited, but I want him to like us because I know, he's made fun of us in the past. So, and I've always been a fan of his, so try and win him over.
Now, what do you think Howard's going to want to talk to you girls about?
Anybody's guess. You never know. You can't Especially your first time.
Well, welcome Dixie Chicks to the show.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Great.
Good to see you guys.
You too.
And by the way, everybody looking really good. Like, totally whipped into shape.
Yeah.
Downright glamorous.
Yeah, when they were on 60 Minutes, they said they'd all been away having babies. Well, you look good, girls.
Yeah.
Thank you. It took a while, but thanks.
Yeah. By the way, you guys have the largest entourage of any guest
I'm
we've
so
ever had.
embarrassed about half of them at the hotel.
We counted at least 37 people. It's pretty impressive.
Really? Congratulations, that's a record.
I should mention that the Dixie Chicks have sold over 30 million albums, which is no small accomplishment. That's pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. When you sell 30 million albums and you guys do a lot of touring and stuff, you guys are each worth, I'm going to peg you at about what?
Not as much as you think, but go ahead.
You guys are multi-millionaires, right?
Yeah, but not like we should be. Not like I would be if I was solo. Just kidding.
Right. Does everybody equally write the songs? I mean, do you have to split the publishing and everything?
Yeah, we all write songs, but even before that, no matter who wrote the song, part of the publishing was shared if we recorded it.
Right. How come that's so noisy in here? Is that all the equipment and everything? You want some water?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all right. It's very, very intense in here.
A lot of mics open.
A lot of mics open. I don't even know where they are. I can't even begin to tell you. But I'm glad you're here. So when you write the songs and you guys got together, and you must have gotten together real young because you guys are young. This happened to you fast. I mean, you didn't have to spend a lot of time on the road for years trying to.
No. I was 16 when the band started. Marty was 19. And that was 80. We started in 89. I was in high school.
And did your parents start to think that you guys were losers because you're going into the music business? Was it just you just
They were just glad we had a job, in the summer.
And was the arrangement made then that we'd always split everything equally?
Well, I wasn't in the band then. I joined in 95.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, Natalie wasn't there.
No, I would have been like
Right.
11. But,
Anybody feel that they're doing more than the other two?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think the oldest should get paid the most.
Wait, so if one of you wrote a song, as long as you all recorded it, you shared the publishing?
Right. We don't share the writing. To me,
Portion
that's
of
what
it.
keeps a band together, because it's the whole band that... And they had that rule before I joined the band.
Roger Daltrey probably wishes Pete Townsend had that rule.
Pete didn't go for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an equal split.
But there's some bands who share the writing and the publishing, and just one person wrote
Really?
it. Now
Wow.
that I could see would break up.
I was talking to Adam Duritz of the Counting Crows. He writes all the songs. You know, he goes through all the angst of writing these things and coming up with them. And he splits it equally with his band, and there's like 5 guys in it.
Yeah.
So even the publishing.
I think that would create tension.
I don't know how you
Splits the
don't...
writing, too?
Everything.
Wow.
I said, you're an asshole. I was being quite frank with him.
He needs his own manager separate from the band. I
Yeah,
guess.
because Clarence Clemens ain't got the publishing to Born in the USA.
You guys don't have separate managers, do you?
No.
Yeah. When it comes down to that, you know it's almost over. So now that you're married and you all have families and stuff, touring is a pain in the ass, right? I mean, it's almost like you just want to sit home. It's
Or
really...
do you pack up everything and take the whole house, kit, caboodle, everything on the road?
All 7 kids will go. This is the first tour we've done with all 7 kids. There was just 2 kids on the last.
I would hate to be a female, like either rock star, country star, or any of that.
Why?
Because for a guy, it's great. You go out on the road and you get laid.
And you're
That's
hanging
what it's
out with
about.
the boys.
And and even if you're married, you go out and get laid. I mean, that's just the way it goes down. And I mean, you guys are like all into committed relationships. There's no reason
That
for you
doesn't
to...
mean we don't get laid.
Yeah, but
Being
I mean...
parents means we don't get laid.
You can get laid going home.
But we watch the nannies get laid, and that's fun. We
Is
don't
that what
really
happens?
watch, but we wait for some kind of thing to happen on the road that's really juicy.
Did you hire a hot nanny?
There are some hot nannies amongst us, and we always talk about who's going to be the first to get some.
Howard, there's a
would a
blonde
woman-
in the dressing room that's insane.
Why would a woman in her right mind hire a hot nanny? I mean, your husband's going to have temptation. Why would you do
Look what happened with that Jude Law situation.
Yeah, exactly. And Jude Law is with, like, the hottest chick on the
Sienna
planet.
Miller,
I mean, to me, I'm like, wow, I'd never cheat on her. But I probably would. I mean, he did it. Why would you hire the hot nanny?
I think if they're going to screw around on you, they're going to screw around on you. Doesn't matter if it's a nanny or whoever. If they're not, they're not.
You're putting them alone in the house constantly. She's walking around in bathing suits. I just don't understand. Women don't get it.
Walking around in bathing suits.
Well, they do, right? You have a
They're
pool.
playing with the kids by the pool and that sort of thing.
Where do you live?
I live in Texas.
All right, so it's hot there, right? You got a pool.
Oh, yeah.
And the nanny doesn't slip into a little swimsuit every once in a while?
I haven't had this nanny since the season has been applicable.
I just think that's flirting with disaster. I honestly do.
But, you know, the other thing you have to wonder about is who do they marry? Because they're very successful. They are making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Don't you have to worry about what the guy's after?
Yeah, who wants to be Mr. Dixie Chick?
Me?
Although I'd marry all three of you. I'd marry any one of you.
Well, my husband works, and he does not want to be.
What's your husband do?
Chick. He's an actor.
He's an actor. A
Hey,
very
Howard.
good-looking actor.
I'm actually a fan of her husband. He was in a great vampire movie.
Yeah, Near Dark.
Called Near Dark,
Yeah,
yeah.
Adrian Pasdar. He's amazing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good looking dude, I guess, huh?
Yeah, he is good looking. But I was married before, and it was for me. It has to be equal. The person
Right.
has to have their own thing going on.
What about you, Marty? What's your husband do?
I married somebody who didn't know who we were because he's from Ireland, so that was perfect.
Yoko tried saying that, too. But these guys all make about a 19th of your salary. I mean, you guys are
They
wearing
have
the
to be
pants.
very secure, yeah.
What's your husband do?
He's a musician.
Oy vey.
Oy vey, that's right.
Is he unsuccessful? He's not a drummer, is he?
No, he's a singer-songwriter. He's very successful. in his own
Oh,
right.
he is?
Yeah, yeah.
Country dude?
Yeah, kind of more Texas songwriter country.
I mean, unless your husband's name is Bono, I don't see that being an easy thing. I mean, he's got to be
He
envious.
he would not. He would never want to be where we are.
He's not envious of your success.
He likes his level of success. There's a lot of things that go along with it he doesn't want.
I think it'd be great to be married to a Dixie chick. A, you got on the road, I can get some time to myself, and also you're paying my bills. I like
Well,
it.
you would be like Kevin Federline.
Oh, me? I'd be the biggest leech on the planet. I'd be like, baby, why should I work?
Well, none of us are married to a Kevin Federline.
No.
Yeah, like, honey, can you finance my rap album?
Has your husband ever said to you, can you finance my rap album?
No.
But how does it, your husband's an actor. He's clearly not as successful as you. I mean, you make more money than your husband, right?
Yes, we're hoping for that turnaround. He has a new show this season, and it would be awesome if.
But do you pay for the house?
So far, he keeps a tally. He's very into...
Tally schmally.
Well,
I'm saying, how does
I
it
promise
work?
you he'll pay for it.
Prenup?
Yes.
Of course.
But, and that's what I always, whenever somebody's on here talking about how...
They don't have a prenup.
Yeah, because I love them, and it's not about money. To me, the number one reason for divorce is arguing about money. When you have a prenup, you take that out of it. It's the opposite. It makes it about the love and not about the money.
The way the other two girls are looking at you, I don't think they have
They
prenups.
have prenups, too.
I have a
You
prenup.
you have a prenup?
I do. Sure.
Yep.
Smart girls.
Is that an uncomfortable conversation when your husband says, "Will you marry me?" and you say, "Yeah, but I need a prenup"?
My husband
had it
offered.
He did?
Me too.
Yeah.
Well,
Mine didn't.
That became a difficult conversation.
Was it really uncomfortable?
He claimed he didn't know what one was. He's from Ireland.
How do you approach that subject?
Saints be to Jesus
The
with the
business
prenup.
manager.
What do you do?
I just sick the business manager on him.
Is that what it was? And does he come to you and go, what the hell is going, whatever?
You just say, Natalie and Emily's husbands did it.
Any of you guys ever cheat on your husband?
No. Of course not.
You will.
No.
Something will happen. You'll see. Something's going to go down.
We travel with
I
our
would get a
children.
divorce
Tell me
before I would
when
do
we would
that.
have an opportunity.
See, that's the worst part
And
about
when
it.
do the husbands come and visit you on the road?
Yeah.
If you turn to page 4 of the prenup, it'll say where I can cheat on you like crazy.
So, what about the backup musicians here? All men. You guys never hit on these chicks? Dude, you couldn't make that happen?
No.
You're crazy.
My wife's the hot blonde in the dressing room.
Is she real?
Oh, is she
Howard,
really?
you got to see this broad. Holy
No kidding.
Yeah, she's hot. Yeah.
How'd you get her?
I just loved her. Still love her.
Think about these guys. They probably get residual road pussy, you know? Like,
You mean you didn't even have to stalk her? You were able to just get her on your own?
Excuse me, what?
You didn't even have to stalk your wife? You were able to
No.
just get her on your own?
Well, I stalked her, yeah.
That's an impressive story. So what?
It is pretty funny. The last tour we had we were in the round, so we had these pits, and our crowds are mainly young girls, and so as we're traveling around on the outside stages, the band's in the middle with these screaming girls doing these obscene things, and they're all married guys last year, and just these obscene things, and we would hear about it later, and we'd be like, oh my God, I didn't think our fans were capable of doing that gesture.
Yeah, you boys banging any of the fans, the Dixie Chick fans? Anybody here single? What's going on?
No, I'm married.
Oh, you're all married? Yeah. Oh, how boring this is. It's terrible. Nobody's taking advantage of them.
Single?
No, hasn't banged anybody.
See how it goes.
All right.
So how hard is it to pick a name for a group? Dixie Chicks. If you had to do it all over again, would you change
It's the stupidest name in the world.
Who
yes.
came up with it?
I think I did. We were the Dixie Chickens, which is even dumber.
Right. The Dixie Chicks. I could think of such...
It came from the Little Feat song. We were on the way to play our first gig, and that song came on, and, we were girls.
And you're still catching crap for the... I mean, you guys turned... I was even giving you crap at the time, and now I'm I hate, this Iraq war.
In fact, you should all be able to kick us because we're on your side now.
If you want to kick me in the ass, you go right ahead.
What were you saying? Why were you
It was personal stuff. It got personal.
Did it really? What did I say?
See, Natalie knows everything.
And Natalie really listens to the show.
Yeah, even more now that's on satellite.
Isn't it great on satellite?
I get to hear it. I get to hear the whole show throughout the day.
Right, we replay it all
I don't
day.
have 3 or 4 hours to sit there and listen to the whole thing.
Right, yeah, but
I think it's awesome.
Thank you. I'm having a great time doing it, but
what did he say that was personal? How personal did he get?
Yeah.
We talked about the way we looked,
and by the way, you guys do look good. I take it all back. I mean, honestly,
Not
I
that
really.
any of it wasn't true.
I'm eating a lot of crow. All right, so you put on a few pounds. It's possible. You guys had kids and stuff, and that's what happens.
Exactly.
But
it's
you do all look good.
But are you sorry now?
I am sorry about what I said. I'll
Because
tell
they
you the
took a
truth.
very bold and brave stand.
You guys were
they took a lot
absolutely
of
right.
crap.
Iraq is the wrong place for us to be. The president has completely blown it with this war.
Yeah.
Afghanistan was something we had to do. We're going after Osama bin Laden. What does Iraq have to do with anything with terrorism? Had nothing. And in fact, we need Saddam Hussein back in there to run that country. It's completely insane. You were right. But it doesn't matter. The country fans are still giving you shit, right?
Well, I think the hardcore country radio fans, I think we still, that is not who we saw in our concerts.
Yeah, but can I tell you something? 70 or 80% of the country agrees with you.
Yeah.
And still these people will get, I've even read from people, Dixie Chick fans go, I don't care. I happen to agree with the Dixie Chicks, but I'm mad at them still for speaking their mind. I don't understand that.
The biggest thing they say is that she said it on foreign soil, which I don't get that.
Oh, what are you, Jane Fonda? I mean, first of all, time has proven that people like you who speak out are heroes. You hurt your own record sales. You knew you were coming out and saying something controversial. And maybe in retrospect, you wish you never said it. I don't know.
No, we wouldn't change a thing.
You wouldn't change a thing. When it got really bad, were you like, oh, my God, what did we do?
The worse it got, the more fight you got, and the more you knew you were right. The more ridiculous, the Red Cross wouldn't take $1 million from us. We tried to give them $1 million.
Wow.
And they wouldn't take it. We had done PSAs for Save the Music, American Express. They wouldn't play them.
Oh, shit.
So it was just like, that stuff is wrong. That's not opinion. What country are we in? What year is this?
Thank God for dissent.
Yeah, it makes you even more proud that you did say something, because it wasn't planned that I said something. I could have easily not have said anything.
And it wasn't about being proven right. It was one of those things where she was just asking the questions and, just speaking out for what she thought was right. Even if the war had gone great, you still have the right to speak your mind at the time.
Absolutely. And now you have thousands of men and women dead.
Yes.
And you have guys
Not
getting their legs blown off.
Innocent children.
Everyone, it's a mess, and there's really no clear way out of it. It'll never be solved. We'll eventually just leave, and
it'll still be a mess.
It'll still be a mess.
We have ruined that country.
So therefore, there's
we'll be
no
on to ruining the next country.
Yeah, but what do you say to these fans who won't forgive you? Do you follow this logic?
You write them off. I mean, that's the 29% that still supports Bush. That's the kind of mind you can't change, so you forget about them.
Yeah, I guess.
You kind of don't believe or know why they were your fan to begin with. You sort of feel like I must not have been putting myself out there. So you're kind of glad that they know who you are because you want to know that your fans like you for your music and who you are. We've always been very honest. We weren't trying to pull anything over. So it was surprising to us that so many people were surprised.
Yeah, I think the stereotypical country music fan, though, is like, oh, we think of somebody who, no matter what, you have to support the war.
My country, right or wrong.
My country, right or wrong, and that's the stereotype.
We always thought we were the exception in people's minds. We were
yeah, but you'll be proven
naive.
right. If it's any consolation, I don't know if it affects record sales or concert tickets. Although you guys are selling out more concerts than ever, right? I mean, has it affected
they haven't
that?
gone on sale this time around.
Yeah, the last tour was already sold out before I said what I said. So you never know if people were just coming because they didn't want to waste their money.
Right.
They seemed very enthusiastic. But this week, this new album went on sale Tuesday. This will really be the first gauge we've had.
Are you getting radio airplay?
Spotty. Not really.
Spotty.
Is Clear Channel still giving you shit? Those motherfuckers? Part of my expression?
Individual stations. It's not coming down from corporate anymore.
Well,
it did.
Hold it a second. I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
Because I've been a victim of Clear Channels. But when I came out against the war, that's when they fired me. They fired me off of about 10 stations. And I couldn't be prouder of that, except for the fact I can't get my money from those scumbags. But the fact of the matter is, they fired me for that reason. I'd been on their stations for years and years and years. Suddenly I come out against the war. They're holding rallies for the war. And within 2 days, I get fired.
And it was an election year.
And I wasn't the first radio personality to get fired after coming out against the war. So it wasn't an FCC issue because they'd been through that with me. I knew what it was, I knew what was going on here. And it was a complete whitewash of the situation. They blamed the FCC. Now, Clear Channel probably still has it in for you because they're still sucking ass on the Bush administration and they're hoping for some kind of favors, like maybe regulate satellite or something. So I would think that Clear Channel is probably banning your records. And that's not cool.
Did you guys have trouble getting booked? Because I know Clear Channel owns a lot of venues, too, and that was a big headache.
No, they'll make money off us.
They want to make money.
Money kind of erases everything.
And Clear Channel owns everything. So yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
They own the concert venues. They own all the radio stations. It's pretty hard to go up against
unavoidable.
that. Yeah, it really is. Like, if you say something that pisses them off, you're screwed. Don't I know?
But ultimately, money's what's most important.
Right.
So I don't think they'd ever not let you play their venue.
Yeah, exactly. Even with me, I think they've forgotten everything because I've got a great addendum to my story that I can't come out with yet.
When can you come out with it?
I was thinking you guys, in order to get back in with everyone, would just go around and have sex with every soldier you could find.
We tried it. It didn't work. Nothing worked.
So you guys aren't wild sexually. You didn't have a Go-Go's period where, like, the Go-Go's for a while.
You're banging groupies and all that stuff.
Yeah. After my first marriage, that was my plan.
Did you? Did you have sex with a lot of guys?
That was my plan, and then I met my husband really quickly.
How many guys you been with? 2?
No, a handful.
But
I wanted to just like throw caution to the wind and just have sex.
Have a
for
threesome.
The feeling of sex, just not have any emotional ties.
Anybody here ever have sex with a woman?
No.
No? Nobody?
No.
Have you and your sister ever shared a guy?
Yeah.
No. No.
How boring.
Nothing.
No one had sex with a woman, not even the bassist back then?
There's one. I like that. Well, I love this song you're
We
going to
hire a lot of people who have sex.
Right. I hear you.
I can't believe this. See, that's why it sucks to be a female rock star.
I thought you had one experience of something.
With a woman?
No, what was it?
An orgy?
What was it besides a woman?
Two guys?
Was it 2 guys?
Oh, yeah, I had a threesome.
You did?
Look at you. All right.
Did you really?
No.
I am a mother. Let's not talk about this.
Marty had a threesome. How's that happen? That's before you were a Dixie chick or after?
Before.
I mean, like you know.
In high school?
No, I just said you were in the band.
Oh, no, sorry.
Was it good?
Before this configuration.
Right. Was it good?
It was more like an unwanted friend kept coming in the room.
Wow.
There was 2 guys?
Yeah.
2 guys. That's kind of weird. The two guys were able to get aroused in front of each other, which is
gay.
It's just a little bit gay, but a compliment to you.
Ignore each other, though.
I can.
But, I mean, what did they do? Did they take turns, or were they at you at the same time?
Yeah, what'd they do to you?
Thank you very much, Natalie.
See, but Natalie knows the stories the show needs.
And Natalie understands the show.
Take the focus off of me.
Yeah, she knows how to deflect. That's a Stern Show skill.
First of all, you're a very sexy woman, and you know that.
Thank you. I like that.
Which makes the story even sexier. I mean, the dress and the heels and the whole thing's killing me. I mean, that's sexy.
So how did you get these 2 guys?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
All right, so you're with the guy and the unwanted friend, and then what happens?
You guys were drinking, I take it. It always starts with drinking.
No, we were doing worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
A little
and
Coke?
that's my excuse.
A little Coke or pot?
It wasn't heroin.
Where's my publicist? What am I supposed to
She just shot herself. Well, that is amazing. What happened?
She's laughing for she hit us over the head with the mic.
Well, let me tell you something. You girls are wild.
Crystal meth.
Oh, woo, we're blow or
Was it-
marijuana.
Yeah, what was it? Was it blow?
It sounds like crystal meth.
Crystal meth.
Yeah.
You Dixie chicks are wilder than I thought.
I know.
I could have a good time with you guys.
I know. That's why I always used to listen to your show.
I know.
Just think, if he just knew who we were.
I know.
Like us.
The whole country image is just not fitting. I think you guys ought to go heavy metal or something. The way you party. You friends with any celebrities, or you live one of those sort of...
Where do you guys live?
Yeah.
I'm actually neighbors with Sandra Bernhardt.
Oh, are you? In Manhattan?
Yeah.
No
Well,
kidding.
and I live in L.A., and we have lots of houses.
Are you friends with Sandra?
Yeah, I love her.
And you have celebrity friends? Who's your friend, Tom Cruise?
See, I'm surprised that Sandra never tried to get a hold of her, because that seems right up Sandra's alley.
Oh, yes. Natalie and Sandra? Never happened? She never hit on you?
No, she probably wouldn't turn me down, but we've
No.
never
Didn't try.
been there.
She didn't try to drag you to Kabbalah?
No,
Wow.
she's not. No, she's not like that.
I do want to thank you for speaking out against the war. I feel you really deserve a lot of praise for taking that stand. Most people would not do that. They protect, their
And not
image.
folding. Hey, a lot of people would have folded under all that pressure.
You make me emotional. You really do.
thanks.
Yeah, you really do. It's something else. I saw Brent was on the phone from Bubba's show. He wanted to thank them as well, and I don't know what happened to him. He left.
He probably got somebody to bang his wife. So.
Yeah. He's in hedonism. That's probably what's going on.
Is he there right now?
He was. No, I don't know where he is, but he was on the phone. Let's go to Ron in Orlando. He wants to say hi to the Dixie Chicks. They're here to announce their new album, Taken a Long Way, featuring the single Not Ready to Make Nice. It's in stores now. And go to DixieChicks.com if you want to find out about the tour. Ron, you're on the air in Orlando.
Howard, I'm a faithful listener for about 12, 15 years. I love your show. I love Sirius. I love that Sirius plays the Dixie Chicks on the country station all the time.
Right.
And I love the Dixie Chicks. I went to their tour when they were in Orlando down here at a Fly concert. awesome stage. I'm glad they're back out making a name shows. I bought their album yesterday, and I love your show.
Good. I'm glad you support them. I really am. Wendy, what did you want to say, honey?
I want to ask you a question. Can I have an autograph of you girls?
Of course.
Yeah, you're retarded. They'll give you anything you want. They're not going to screw that up. They know that.
Because I'm the biggest fan of yours, and I listen to your album almost every day.
Well,
what's happening behind
what's going on back there? They're screaming?
Wherever Wendy is, there's chaos. Trust me.
She just stepped on a baby.
That's my hostage.
Say, did she kidnap one of our kids?
That's her dinner.
Please be quiet.
What is going on there?
I'm babysitting.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no. Well, you know what you do to get them to be quiet? It's called hot socks.
No climbing on the chair.
You told the kid no climbing on the chair. Wendy, I don't mean to be offensive, but you have the level of a 3-year-old. How old is that kid?
She's 3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It doesn't seem right to me. Maybe the mother's a little irresponsible.
Yeah, you
and all
two
of that.
should have a babysitter.
That's right.
Hang on, I have to light the kid's cigarette.
I hope you're not drinking when you're around children.
I'm not, Howard.
All right.
Oh, she's responsible.
That's good. Well, thank you, Wendy, and good luck with everything.
All right, you too, Howard.
I didn't mean to cut you.
Me and the baby are going to eat the diaper.
Let's go to Sally, who wants to say hi to the Dixie Chicks.
Hi, I love the show so much. Thank you, Howard, for having them on.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think y'all are great. I think you got a bum rap. Last I knew, we still had free speech here in America.
This war is killing a lot of innocent people, and the Dixie Chicks were the first that I know of that spoke out in a public way, and they are to be applauded. And I believe they'll go down in history as heroes. I truly do, because as time goes on, more and more people will begin to see this point of view, and I think most of the country agrees with them now. And if any of these radio stations are bad-mouthing them, or I remember a lot of them were smashing your records and all this stuff, it's time to apologize and to help them really with their image, and say to these fans, enough with the nonsense. I mean, you guys suffered a lot of death threats too, right? I mean, wasn't there like a bona fide death threat where, I mean, you weren't afraid for your life, weren't you?
Yeah, there was a lot of death threats. And, you know, I think what bugged me was everyone said, you know, we're not stopping their free speech. It's our free speech to not buy their album. They need to stop whining about that. Nobody cared about that. It was the hatred.
Yeah.
The disappointment in people, kids at these rally smashings. Or we have video footage of this protester outside of one of our shows holding her 2-year-old son going, screw him, and then looks at him and goes, say screw him. And that broke my heart.
Yeah, that does, huh? Well, let's go to Brent from Tampa. This is Brent from Bubba Show. I know you wanted to say something. I know you support the Dixie Chicks, Brent.
Yeah, I definitely do, and I wanted to call and man up and personally apologize to Natalie and say I was wrong, and I've changed my stance. And I want to say that I read the article in Time Magazine, thought it was awesome. I love the fact that you're not backing down. And one more thing, Clear Channel, I worked for them for 11 years, and everything comes from corporate.
Ooh.
Don't let them try to bamboozle you. Everything comes from San Antonio. The program directors and general managers and individual markets can't wipe their ass without writing a letter to corporate.
Who's the guy that you think, Brent? Is it Hogan? Hogan?
Yeah, John Hogan is ultimately in charge, and then it all rolls downhill from there.
Yeah, all right. So to think that these guys aren't involved in the banning of the Dixie Chicks is utterly ridiculous,
It's
right?
ridiculous, yeah. Everything that goes on at Clear Channel comes from San Antonio.
You know, when Tommy Chong was thrown in jail for selling a bong, I thought there should have been massive protests. That guy shouldn't have done a day in jail. I think he's owed an apology. I think the Dixie Chicks, though, deserve massive protest from people who have woken up to this war and what it means, and they have an obligation to say to Clear Channel, you guys have to make good on this now.
And Clear Channel had a bunch of rallies supporting this war, and I think they owe the country an apology.
Yeah, well, they certainly they certainly fired me after those rallies.
Yeah, they did, and I know for a fact that it had a lot more to do with you not liking Bush than it did with the one thing that happened on the air.
Yeah, I know that too. Hey, thanks, Brent.
Hey, thanks. Hey, Monday night on Howard 101, we got a special Memorial Day tribute to everybody that's lost their lives defending the country.
Yeah, Brent's doing his war thing again, you know.
Yeah.
Brent served in... did you serve in the first Iraq War?
Yeah, the first Gulf War, and I also went to Korea and patrolled the DMZ there.
Yeah, and that's real good when those guys get together and they just get into a whole bitch fest, and it makes a lot of sense. All right, thanks, Brent.
Okay, thanks.
All right, later.
Okay.
Cliff, go ahead, say hi to the Dixie Chicks.
Hey, how you doing? This is Joe from Boston. Actually, I hate country music, but I'm a total metalhead. But I gotta say that their new single, I'm actually really digging it.
Good.
I just want to thank them for kind of turning me on to country music a little bit because it's not my cup of tea, but I do like it.
What about, wasn't there, in 2003, there were 2 disc jockeys who were suspended for playing songs by the Dixie Chicks in violation of a station ban. Were you able to get together with them and say thanks for standing up for us?
We did thank them in one way or another. I remember that. And I live in San Antonio, and I remember distinctly, I think San Antonio kind of sparked a lot of what was going on.
Right.
These 2 DJs who called for a posse to get together, come out and teach Natalie Maines a lesson. They were confusing the 2 of us because I have a ranch outside of San Antonio, but they were basically trying to incite violence.
Oh my God.
And I just remember thinking, oh my gosh, there are crazy people out there who will take these people seriously. And I just think it's very dangerous talk.
What do you do when
scary
when that
as hell,
yeah,
yeah.
what do? Do you hire bodyguards and stuff for a while just till things tone down?
I had an armed guard outside my house, but I wound up moving. The newspaper practically printed my address, and
wow,
I just couldn't.
I smell book and movie of the week.
Well, certainly this will make an interesting chapter.
Meredith Baxter Burney stars.
As the Dixie Chick.
And I want my country back, the Natalie Maines story.
Ralph, you're a big yenta. Go ahead and say what you have to say.
Yeah, you know, you really got to give them a lot of respect. I mean, it's really great they spoke out about the war and everything and never backed down. I mean, you really got to respect that. And
most people would have crumbled.
Yeah. Can you get the dirty one on the Sibian?
What dirty one? What are you talking about?
You know, the one who did Five Guys?
Now it's up to Five Guys. Nice.
See how it's mounting?
Oh, I would love that.
The poor girl experimented. Give her a break.
Oh, I'm giving her a break. I'm her biggest fan.
You'd like to continue the experiment.
You got to be kidding me.
You know what happens when Merle Haggard has some blow on him?
You know, there's nothing hotter than a hot chick with money who's done a 3-way. I mean, you can't even imagine what that conjures up. You can't even imagine. The whole
Was
time.
the fiddle involved?
There's nothing better than a hot chick with money who likes fat Jersey guys.
Have you found one yet?
No.
No.
I'm looking.
One day it's going to happen. Let's talk to David. David, you're on the air. You can say a quick hello. Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right, brother.
Hey, girls, y'all are awesome, all right?
Thank you.
I'm in the Army and everything, and, you know, that's what we're fighting for, is to open your mouth and say what you want.
Thank you.
Yeah, somebody who gets it.
Yeah, that's
A
good.
lot of letters from, and you know, interaction with military people.
Yeah, people will come around.
Well, it's just that, you know, most of the voices we heard in the media were, yeah, shut up.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Republicans like to get to claim them, and it's not true. And the Democrats or the liberals let them do it. They let country music seem more patriotic than other music, and nobody speaks up and says, wait a second. To me, what I said was patriotic.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I didn't want people to die.
That's absolutely patriotic.
For a reason that has not been proven to us.
I was talking about this yesterday. It is kind of weird that the Republicans have somehow painted the Democrats as sort of gay for caring about the environment. Like, that's become like a wussy issue. Like,
Right, yeah, you're an idiot if you
like-
care about the environment.
Like, you're a jerk if you care. And, you know, oh, you believe in global warming? You're an asshole kind of thing. I don't even know how that happens.
But they're grasping at straws. Nobody's falling for it anymore.
Bob, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to
ask you three ladies what kind of panties you were wearing right now.
Now we're getting somewhere. Let's get off those political crap.
Okay.
All right, let's get serious about it. Who wants to go first?
I don't wear panties.
Right now, you're not wearing panties.
Nope.
And you're wearing a dress.
Yep. I don't wear panties.
Oh my God! Is that a political thing?
Dixie chick thing?
I won't wear panties until the war is over.
Right on.
It's like Nelly with the Band-Aid.
When you're on the road and obviously there's less sexual activity, will you use a vibrator?
Do they travel? I mean, do you pack a vibrator?
Yeah.
Good question.
That's a good question. We'll go around the room. We'll start with Natalie.
We'll go around the room. We'll start with the drummer.
Do you pack a vibrator when you go on the road?
Well, it depends on if it's just on the bus. You know, it's with all the security, with all the phony security at the
Yes or no
airports.
answer, do you?
Not flying.
You don't.
Not flying.
But you own one.
Sure.
And you don't wear underwear because it makes you feel sexier.
No, I don't. It started with, you know, the full-on underwear and then the thong that you think, oh, I'm going to hate a thong that's going to feel like my underwear's up my crack all day.
Right.
Then you forget that it's there. And then, like, you know, on certain dresses or skirts, you still have those
panty
lines on the side.
Yes.
And then why not?
She's a two-bit liberal floozy. Well, wait a second. You're telling me, though, you know you're in a little dress today. You know there's a hint that we could see some vagina.
No.
That's got to turn. What do you mean, no?
She's a pro. Look at me.
What do you mean? Okay, your legs are crossed.
She doesn't have on underwear.
We've all seen Paris Hilton get out of a car and you see vagina because she doesn't wear underwear
I am
either.
not Paris Hilton.
I understood.
But Natalie, I've even seen Kathy Lee Gifford by accident. It just sort of happens. One day they're going to catch you.
Yeah.
Well, you can only hope.
Well, you wouldn't turn away.
Would you
so
ever post?
I'm
Would you ever post for Playboy?
No.
You wouldn't.
No. No.
How about swank?
Yeah, let's get serious.
Blacktail.
All right, Emily.
What, underwear?
Mm-hmm.
A La Perla thong, just black with
Nice.
pink trim.
Will you pack a vibrator on the road when you go off?
You know what? Natalie actually had a sex toy party in Nashville one time. All our girlfriends from the label and everybody came, and I went shopping, but you know what?
But tell what she thought it was disgusting that I was having one.
I think my tally was
and she stayed in the room shopping.
Yeah, I feel like Emily's prudish.
Yes.
I feel like Emily's prudish. Are you?
Not,
You're
no.
not?
No, I'm just more private, I guess.
But you will not use a vibrator on yourself?
I didn't say that.
You will.
She bought the most things.
I'm really.
Would you allow your husband to use it on you?
Sure.
You would?
Yeah.
Does he ever?
Has.
Yes, I have used a vibrator on my girlfriend.
Yes.
So
I think
all of
it's
you to know
weird.
that.
I think it's weird for someone to own both a vibrator and a banjo.
They don't go together?
It's in the shape of a banjo.
Oh, good.
Marty, clearly you don't wear underwear, right?
No, I have to wear underwear.
You do? Why do you have to?
Can we tell that?
No.
Tell this story.
There's a story that goes along with that?
Natalie, what's the story on the underwear? Why does she have to?
This is recently. Marty's attempted.
To do what?
To go underwearless?
We are in Miami and we go to Nobu and she's getting in the car and she says, "Oh, you have to get in the back because I'm wearing a dress." And I was wearing a dress and said, and what else? "Oh, I don't have underwear on." She always wears underwear. She was trying it for the night.
Wow, that's sexy.
And so we are leaving Nobu, this interview, and she whispers to me, "When I stand up, check and see if there's a stain on your dress." And I'm thinking, most girls ask that because they think they've started period.
Right.
And I was like, "Oh, really? You think you started your period?" And she said, "No." And so she stood up, and she had a total wet spot on her.
Wow, baby.
So she said she has to wear underwear because...
Did the interviewer turn you on?
Very moist.
Yes.
She's moist like a
I just don't understand when they're talking about feminine lubrication and all that. I don't get
Because
that.
you're so you're excited a lot. Do you ever spontaneously orgasm? Can you just sit on the heel of your foot like Robin does and rock back and forth and get off?
I'll try that.
You would.
she hadn't thought of it before.
So it's embarrassing to go without underwear.
No. Oh, yeah.
How come Natalie can do it and not get all stained up?
She's dried up, old hag.
I wear lots of skirts and just carry a tissue. No.
So, Marty, you must...
But my question is, I mean, not wearing underwear isn't necessarily sexy.
Oh,
I almost
it
think
is.
lingerie is pretty sexy.
Knowing that you're now sitting on that stool.
Now I'm your favorite.
And I'm fixated on your legs, and I'm waiting for them to separate when you get down off that stool.
The little basic instinct move.
Yeah, they might have to carry you out on the stool. That's unbelievable.
Gotta watch out for Richard and Sal sniffing that when they leave.
I know. Marty, what about you? You carry a vibrator with you? You must.
I don't have to. My husband travels with me.
Yeah, but sometimes that can get old, too.
Yeah, well, Howard has a
Marty
hot
married
girlfriend,
a,
and he masturbates daily, so that doesn't
I don't
mean
masturbate daily, and I've really cut down on my masturbation.
Really?
But you haven't stopped.
Not completely. When she goes away, I masturbate.
But do you take care of business when, like, if she's here for a month, you won't do anything for a whole month?
Our sex life's really good.
Oh, really? So I thought you, like...
No, I
masturbated and then you were with her as well, like just always.
No, come on. I'm getting a little long in the tooth for that action. You know what I mean? That's got to slow down. At some point, I got to mature. You know.
So I would think at some point you'd become desensitized to porn, but you haven't.
Oh no, it's impossible. You can't desensitize me to porn. I watch a lot of porn.
So instead of a vibrator, you take your husband on the road.
Yes.
But doesn't it suck when your vibrator asks you for money?
Hey, Howard, before you wrap up.
Yeah.
Well, Benji was just over there, and I know you love to ignore Benji.
I'm having such a good time, I can't imagine.
I just love that.
Are you going to ruin this?
Of course. Well, it's up to you, go to me or not.
Go ahead.
Okay. If they had said something that you found really disgusting, or if some other group did, if they said, like, all fags should be killed.
Go ahead.
That's what we believe. And the stations were like, you know what? We love the music. We just don't want to support this sentiment.
Right.
We're not going to play your music. Would you have a problem with that?
Of course.
Okay.
Is that your question?
Do you know how many people on country radio have said that?
Exactly.
No,
that's the point.
So you're saying no matter what, the station should have to play your music?
No. They're saying what I'm saying. I don't know what they're saying. I'm saying that clearly they voiced an opinion that most of the country agrees with, and even if they didn't agree with it, not to play their records is wrong.
It's a business, and they can, just like their lyrics have meanings, the station say, you know what?
But they're
what we
setting
play
a
has
trend.
meaning.
They're setting a trend.
We're not saying that they should play us for any reason. We're saying that they were playing our music and for this specific reason.
And what if that's a specific reason? They say, you know what? We don't like what you said. We're not going to play
What they're saying is, though, they're not willing to apologize. They're not willing to say, hey, okay, at the time it was a heated situation. We want to come out now and say we were wrong. Why can't people say they're wrong?
I think some of them still don't think they're wrong.
But what if they don't agree with and they don't want to support it?
But who is they?
Music.
The stations.
But that's like saying when the Beatles said they were bigger than God, and stations stopped playing.
If they don't want to, it should be their choice.
But that's a whole
Just
problem.
No one's arguing that. The fact of the matter is they should step up, because I think most people now agree they could at least step up and apologize and say they were wrong. I believe that.
And it's not. It's the problem with consolidation. One person owns everything, and so when you have that, it doesn't let individual cities and stations determine what their audience wants to listen to. When something comes down,
It all comes down to one guy. If it was like an individual station decision, it isn't even. Sit down. What's the matter with you? No. All right, we hear you.
I don't even know what his point is. Why is he making?
But I do. Everybody's looking after their job, and the radio stations to make money and whatever. What was we and you know. We were fine with all that in the beginning. Everything snowballed and got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And these radio music directors would say, I agree with what you said, but we're just overwhelmed with calls and emails. We've got thousands. And then
that makes me sick.
Our first show, well, what we know is that they were coming from an organized Republican group. That, whatever.
I know it too.
Yeah. So it wasn't the people in that city.
Right.
It wasn't 2,000 people in that city making phone calls and emails. But regardless of the fact that thousands of emails and people so angry at us they would never listen to that station again if they played our record. So we play our first show. Press from all around the world is there. This is going to be huge. There's going to be, you know, major protesters. 10.
So just like you,
so you tell me.
Just like you, the one corporate guy stood by his belief.
Enough, please. You're annoying the shit out of me.
No. They don't stand by their belief. They are caving to the fear of losing their job and being replaced. Because we all know in radio, you're in, you're out all the time. There is no job security. And
whatever their motivation, that's their right.
Is their weakness. No, it's not. It's not right to be weak.
It's their right.
No, it's not their right to be weak.
It might be immoral, but it's their right.
Not to be weak. They cannot play us, but they were weak.
I agree.
I kind of agree.
So they're not
with
standing by their convictions.
On some level.
No, they're standing by the naysayers who. When you have a great flight attendant, you go home, rush home, and write a letter. No. When you've got a real bitch, do you go home and write a letter? Yes. So the supporters are not calling and writing. And that's why, to us, the protest or I want this album to sell just to say you can't, or you can't
dictate.
Control our
and if the album sells big, you'll see they'll all add it. Marty, go ahead. You were saying you agree with Benji.
I just kind of agree that it's business and it's their right to play us or not play us.
Right.
Corporate bands are wrong. I think smashing art, like with bulldozers and tractors, I think that's despicable. I think death threats are despicable. It's the crossing of the line I have a problem with, not healthy.
How do you feel about war protesters burning the flag?
No, I'm against that.
Okay.
I'm for it.
Partly because it's...
I don't care.
Is that any different than smashing records?
I think if you think a war is wrong, you have to do what you have to do.
The flag is everybody's. The flag is not George Bush's or the people who support the war.
No, because people hang patriotism on a flag. Yeah. I don't. I personally don't. I think that if that real...
I'd be more upset about burning the president than the flag.
That's exactly right. I think that burning the flag, people make too much. I personally would never burn a flag. I got too much respect for this country, too much love for it, but I'm not going to sit there and shoot some asshole who's got to burn a flag. I don't care.
But Benji then agrees with the Clear Channel people for firing us and us being forced off radio.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, but I think it's their right.
I know that Clear Channel had a right to fire me. I'm just letting you know why they fired me. It wasn't because of the FCC.
Or anything you said.
It had to do with my support of my lack of support for the war.
Right.
And for coming out against it. Jeff the Drunk, you're on the air. Go ahead. I know that. What do you mean, oh no? I know that Natalie's a big fan, so she needs to hear from Jeff the Drunk. Go ahead. Yes, Jeff, quickly.
I want to talk to Blue Iris.
Blue Iris.
Which one of you girls give the best head?
That's a disgusting question, but what is the answer? Some women do not.
Well,
we're married. We don't give head anymore.
When you're in a bed, you don't give head. You don't have to. You're too rich to give head.
We're married. You don't give head when you're married.
Is that true, though? Really?
No, we've never given head to the same guys, so we don't know who's best. But we do know who's more experienced. And all of Marty's stories, as you can imagine.
Marty had a threesome.
We joke. All Marty's stories used to start with, so anyway, I was giving this guy a blowjob. Or a hand job. It was always...
Is it disgusting? Do you find it disgusting to give a guy a blowjob?
No.
Is it erotic? Does it turn you on?
Sure.
You like it?
Yeah.
You do?
I don't not like it.
Sometimes I think women don't like it. I know Robin hates doing it.
I don't hate it.
She had to watch a porno to learn how to do it.
She didn't learn how to do it. She learned it late in life.
Right. You won't swallow.
It wasn't that I learned it late in life.
Robin will not. Tell the Dixie Chicks the truth. You will not swallow.
I won't swallow. I don't like that.
Dixie Chicks, how do we feel about swallowing?
It makes me gag. I don't like to do
Marty does not do it. Let's go to Natalie. Natalie.
I've done it, but now...
Really?
You know, it's not like a... You know, it's just
What about for a soldier? Come on, I'm just trying to get things back on track. Really? I'm surprised to hear you say that.
What?
I'm deeply disappointed in you.
Well, I guess I don't get... If you're not, like, stopping and spitting, why
So what do you
What's
do?
so great about swallowing? You just
So
think,
the guy,
oh, she really loves
but
me.
the guy unloads, and then all of a sudden you pull your head back.
No.
Oh, you'll swallow it.
I'll taste it. I just don't swallow it.
You spit it out. But where do you spit it? Ladies.
No, there's saliva.
You hold it in your
slobber
mouth.
going on.
You hold it in your
I
mouth.
hold it in my mouth until I have an opportunity to put it in a proper place.
Right, exactly. That's what I tell my girlfriend.
Smearing it, and it's a part of the.
Wait a second.
I tell my girlfriend, who's got another $80 for a couch?
Don't worry, Emily. Emily, you're not off the hook. I'm gonna get to you in a second. But what is the proper place to put? In other words, after you finished, you run out of the room.
That's where the term sink spitter comes from.
No, but how do you get to a? I mean, I'm in bed most times.
We don't have to cuddle and snuggle after.
So you get up demurely and you spew out this stuff into a sink or into a tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
I mean, it's not there anymore, but I haven't swallowed it or made.
But where does it go?
Just in the.
What do you drool? What are you doing?
It's got to go somewhere.
It just drips down the.
It goes in the pizza box.
Emily, you're so quiet and so demure. What solve this problem?
My question is, why do guys like it to be swallowed so much?
I'll tell you why.
It's power.
Go ahead, Gary. Answer it.
Well, for starters, you don't want to. It's an abrupt ending. You know what I mean? When you get up out of bed, it's a very abrupt ending.
Right.
And there is a part of like that you love me so much that, listen,
You would swallow this disgusting.
I do. When we take care
If
of
I
your
was you
business,
guys, I'd spit in my sister's banjo. What? Seriously?
Uh-huh.
The reason men like it
Mm-hmm.
is that, like when you're with a woman, you don't like to pull out.
We're gross.
So you like to finish there.
Uh-huh.
And then to see her spit out, it's almost like, oh, you're gross.
Right. I see.
You see.
I can understand.
But I think I'm sensitive to that, and that's why I don't do that. And I don't. It's not like, okay, you're done. I'm done. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I've met very few women who
I'm
do it
still
right.
there, but I'm not.
Love me, love my seed.
Hey, Howard.
I'm still taking.
Well, we've learned the Dixie chicks don't swallow.
Hey, Emily can't answer a question with a question.
Right.
You can get an answer there. That's very presidential of you.
Depends how much I've had to drink.
Really? Oh, so you will.
Depends on the night.
Oh, I like that.
If I'm in a cuddly mood.
I sense you guys haven't really spoken this much about this kind of stuff.
We really, we talk about sex in general, but we don't really share stories.
Well, we don't share current.
Are you guys close? Is it strictly business, or do you get together outside?
Marty was just picking the crust out of my ear in the dressing room.
No, but I don't mean that. I mean, when you're outside of the studio or working together, do you guys get together and hang out because you really like each other?
We play Yahtzee.
And poker.
I feel like Emily never has you to the ranch.
Yeah.
It's a long drive.
It's a long drive.
It's a
But
long
you know,
drive.
Marty and I are sisters, so
Right.
we always end up at the same family things. But Marty married
Natalie's sister's husband.
So now
Natalie's-
they're technically kind of sisters.
In-laws.
Wow.
So we're always at the same family.
It's very incestuous.
Hey, I got one more question
Very
before they
country.
go.
I think we just gave.
Texas Hold'em. So anytime you need a
Right.
I think
another
we
person
just.
at the table.
You just what?
I think we just gave Jeb Bush his campaign slogan: "The Dixie Chicks don't swallow."
I like it. Yes. Go ahead.
One last question.
Is it a sexual question?
No.
I was hoping it was.
I have a sexual question.
All right,
real
Richard,
quick.
yours quickly.
Sorry,
Richard's a real perv, so get ready, girls.
do you get your periods at the same time, like girls that work together?
Who cares?
Great question,
I think
Richard.
So.
And do you have similar shaving styles, like down there?
Have you guys seen each other naked?
Yeah, of course.
No, I have not seen either one of them naked. They're very bashful. I have not.
Anybody want to get naked now? I'll support that.
Since I don't wear underwear, they have seen me
Right.
naked.
Are you fully shaved?
I am.
Landing.
Wow.
And no underwear. She's a keeper.
Natalie, no underwear, and you're fully shaved.
Yeah.
Good.
And swallows.
And wears a rock the size of Gibraltar on her finger.
The question I was going to ask is, I thought I read in the notes that did somebody's ex-husband win the lottery?
No, the ex-lead singer's husband won the lottery.
No wonder she's out of the band. Well, listen.
I think all your husbands won the lottery.
Yeah, there's a lot of lottery winners here.
Well, I'd love for you guys to come clean and tell me how the money situation works out with the husbands. Like, in other words, like, you've got to pay all the bills and everything, and they've got to feel a little freaked out.
So basically, the husband lives in your house.
Right.
Is any husband on some sort of an allowance?
Yeah.
Meaning, is there any husband who doesn't generate enough money?
What do you mean no?
Actually, me and my husband keep completely separate money.
Yeah, but let's say.
But I pay, like, I have bought the houses.
The cars.
He buys his car.
Okay. Who buys the food?
Oh, that's...
Where's that money come from? Your account?
No.
What do you mean no?
Whoever goes grocery shopping, or if we go out, he always pays. And we don't have a shared credit card.
When you guys go to dinner, he pays?
Yeah.
Where's he getting that money?
He works.
He has some money.
Oh, come on.
He spends too much.
He's got that mountain of money from the horror film.
I've been to Nobu, and that's no cheap night. He can plunk down $500.
All right,
you know
so
what? He
let's say-
does it whether he can or not. He's not great with money, but he spends it.
Right.
Well, let's say this. If you go on vacation, who picks up, who's planning that and paying for everything and setting that all up?
In my relationship, we take turns.
Ah.
Okay.
Hey, Natalie, how come you wear those two bands around your hand? What's going on there? Is that sort of weird religious thing?
Yeah, I know. I actually fell, but and so I pulled 4 ligaments. But in our video, everyone has analyzed this video, and there is a lot of symbolism and things, but people think that I've been brainwashed and that's a W.
Oh.
And I like that. I think we're going to try and sell these at the show.
It's because you hurt your fingers.
Wouldn't that be awesome if 78% of America was walking around with these?
I thought it was like a Michael Jackson glove thing. I didn't know.
I know. No.
Do you know we have a camera in your chair so we can see up your driveway? All right, listen.
You'd have to have it.
Dixie
way
Chicks,
up.
congratulations on your new album. I do personally hope that everyone goes out and buys a copy, and it would be sort of an FU to Clear Channel and all these people who banned you, and I would buy.
But just the haters, you know, it's not about radio.
The Dixie Chicks' new album, Taking the Long Way, featuring the single Not Ready to Make Nice, is in stores now, and it was nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
All right, and we'll take a break, and then we'll talk some more about swallowing with Robin.
Oh, I'm not going to do it. What do you want?
Are you guys fighting with Toby Keith still?
No. That is all so off our radar. I just can't even tell. I don't have a clue what's on the charts, who the artists are, what number our song went to. It's just we're at peace with everything. We're fine.
I didn't even know why you were fighting with him in the first place.
We weren't fighting. Everyone made it a big deal.
It was time for you guys to get over it.
I don't even know him.
I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, we need to get over it.
I'm a little out of the country
whining.
thing. Right.
So, ladies, how was it in there tonight?
It's good. It's fun. It's fun.
Are y'all mad at me?
We overshared as usual.
I got him.
I'll say.
We've overshared those things before.
It's an understatement. You got my first.
You said you were big fans of the show. Were you nervous being in there talking to Howard?
I just didn't want to seem like a germ. I didn't want to seem like too big a fan. It's hard to hold back.
Was it hard talking about your sex life with Howard?
I personally don't think that was anything we haven't talked about.
Really?
These,
on the air?
Y'all talk about sex way more than I do.
Hey, I'm 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄. I'm a comedian. I'm on Howard Stern today. I'm very excited. I've been listening to Howard since I was a very young man, and so being on the show, that's a big deal. I have no idea what he's going to ask me about. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I guess I'm going to promote my show Lucky Louie, which is on HBO on Sundays. So we'll see. I don't know.
Rumor has it there's some pretty good stories you have.
I guess, I talked to a guy on the phone and told him some stories, but it was like 3 months ago or more, so I don't even remember. I don't remember what stories I told him that maybe Howard would ask me about. So I don't know what the fuck's about to happen.
You're a little nervous about it?
I am a little, yeah, because I don't know what he's going to ask me about. I'm like trying to put myself in the head of the show, like, okay, we're having me on.
Right.
I'm not going to just come on and promote my show. This isn't Regis and Kathy Lee, so it's not the kind of show Howard is.
So you're thinking there's got to be some angle going on.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I told the producer about, because I kind of go on a bit. Like, I got a big mouth, and I like to talk about myself. So I just talked to some dude on the phone for about an hour, and I don't know what of that he's going to ask me about.
George, I want to introduce you now to Louis C.K. Louis C.K. is a comic. He got his own sitcom on HBO, and he is here to promote it, and I think it's someone you need to meet. So, big shot, big star, Louis C.K.
Well, not yet, but hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And George Takei over there.
Yeah.
Artie, you know.
Hi, hey, George. I met you a long time ago.
Where did we meet?
I was writing for Conan, and we did a bit with you.
Oh, yeah, way back when.
Long time ago.
I thought that you met him at a Star Trek convention.
No. Conan is a Star Trek fan.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yes,
good.
he's very, very...
He looks like, his hair looks like a Star Trek alien.
Yes.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I've never seen so much height on hair. I mean, I have height, but he's got real height.
Mm-hmm.
And that color.
When you worked for him, did you see him spray his hair in some way to get it up?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do it himself. He had somebody doing it, but he works on it.
It's fabulous.
He keeps it up.
It's a big head of hair.
It is, yeah.
First of all, congratulations on getting your own show on HBO. I know it was a lot of work. It took you 2 years to get this thing on the air.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, and you're a stand-up comic who had a dream. You said, if I could do a sitcom on HBO, I wouldn't have to sell out to the networks, and I'd get to do the funny things I want to do.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's how it all worked out.
It worked out, yeah.
I was reading your bio, and something that stuck out. I mean, there's a lot of fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
But the most screwy thing is that as a kid, your parents sent you to a retarded kids camp.
That's right.
And you're not retarded.
I'm not
you're
retarded.
not retarded.
No, I'm not. Unless I'm really borderline, like I'm.
We were reading the Babe Ruth book.
Yeah.
And Babe Ruth's parents were so horrible. They had a bunch of kids. They didn't like Babe Ruth.
Right.
And they just dropped him off at an orphanage.
Yeah. Wow.
And while you...
It's like what the Red Sox did, sort of, same thing.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm not sure that what happened to you is that much worse. Your parents would send you to a retarded kids camp.
Yeah.
Were they associated with the camp?
No, no.
What was their rationale for doing that?
Well, they didn't decide to do that. It was a mistake.
Oh, it was a mistake.
It was, because
they didn't realize you were smart?
No, they didn't know the camp was retarded.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't
How long
that they thought
did it
I was
take them to
retarded.
find out?
Well, this camp, I think my teacher actually recommended it, so it might be the teacher thought I was retarded. I don't know. I actually went back and looked into it. Like, I called a counselor who I really liked, and I asked him what happened. And because I just showed up there and I looked around and I'm like, I guess I'm retarded, from looking around.
I guess I'm going to be drooling a lot.
Talking about
how they
kids with Down syndrome? And,
there were a lot of kids.
Wow.
Well, kids also that had cerebral palsy, kids in wheelchairs. Some kids just had emotional problems. Like, some kids were just
maybe you had an emotional problem.
Maybe. Well, I think I'm 38. Somebody would have told me by now what.
Could it have
not
been
being polite all these years?
If you're smart about it, though, in a way, couldn't you be king of the camp?
Right.
Weren't you like a Superman in a sense? Here you weren't retarded. I know when I went to camp, I couldn't play softball. I was not good at anything. You must have been the most popular and the biggest star of the camp.
Not really.
At a retarded camp, you were not the most popular.
I was kind of a faggot at a retarded camp.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because you stuck
Sorry,
out?
George, I don't mean
That's the N-word to George.
We've been over that.
I shook a finger at him.
Yeah.
Do you have a retarded girlfriend?
What? Did I? I thought you meant now. Like I can't get off without it being a retarded.
That would have been great if you had one now.
You're on HBO. I think you could do better than a retarded.
Sure, yeah.
Were there attractive girls at the retarded camp?
I think I remember there being some pretty nice-looking girls, yeah.
What, did you manage to get any?
Not the Down syndrome chicks. They weren't all that hot. I don't find that hot.
What is it? The big forehead, the flat nose?
I guess so,
what is it? The drool?
You mean what turns me off?
Yeah, but about the Down syndrome.
What's the matter? You like Asian girls?
I don't know. I was
finger from George.
I was in 3rd grade, so I was only starting to understand everything.
So you were ostracized.
But I went for 3 years, though.
You went for 3 years? You went back?
I went back.
That's a problem. You tell your parents that most of the kids at the camp are a little slow, and they send you back.
Well, the weird thing about it is my dad sent me because he thought I was a little soft, like I wasn't tough. So he thought he sent me to camp, because camp is where, you get the shit beat out of you, people pee on you, and you jerk off on a cracker and all those things that are supposed to make you a man.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah, like eventually you end up in Abu Ghraib doing it to other people. Like, that's supposed to make you an American male.
Did you ever ask? Did anyone ask you while you were there? Did the counselor say, you shouldn't be here?
Well, I remember this one counselor was always sort of took me aside and hung out with me, and I called him though recently because I wanted to find out, did this happen to me?
Right.
And he said, well, that camp was supposed to be a mainstreaming camp where we had normal kids and retarded kids, but nobody sent their normal kids.
Right, you were the only
I was the only one whose
kid.
Stupid parents sent me.
Did you find yourself dumbing it down to try to fit in? Did you ever drool or?
Well, here's the thing about retarded kids is that they're dangerous. They're fucked up people, and like one kid used to throw a rock at me every time he saw me.
Right.
And so I had to cope with that this kid, every time I saw him, he'd throw a rock at me, and I had to eventually tell him. I just told him to cut it out.
Do you think he was jealous of your intelligence?
No, they don't think it out. They're retarded. They're not like
he didn't even probably know he could kill you with the rock.
No, he had no idea, and that's what a counselor told me. I went to a counselor, and he said, "Well, we can't give you like an escort everywhere, so you have to confront him."
What was the thinking?
So I went up to this
behind putting normal people and retarded children together.
They didn't want to segregate them.
He was the only normal one there.
I'm the only one.
I mean,
so it was like a whole retarded community and me trying to get used to me.
Did you ever kiss a retarded girl? By the time you started in 3rd grade, so you finished up in 6th grade. That's when guys start kissing and maybe touching some titties.
Right.
Did you ever put the moves on a retarded girl?
No. I didn't kiss a girl till I was like, till I was a freshman in high school or something like that.
Sounds like the George Takei story.
Yeah. No, I didn't I just had bad luck with girls. I was horny constantly. I wanted to fuck all of them.
I'm reading so many.
I would have had sex with a retarded girl back then easily.
You're not kidding, because I was reading about you with the prostitutes. You had quite a background.
When I was younger, I used to go see the hookers sometimes. Yeah.
You had an odd childhood.
Why did you go see hookers?
I don't know, Robin. I was horny.
He was horny and he couldn't get regular chicks?
And I couldn't get regular chicks.
That's how bad it was.
I don't understand that question. If you give them $20, they'll blow you. Why would
you take advantage
That's
of that?
why we go see hookers.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't make a habit of it. I mean,
Sure you do.
It wasn't like a habit, I guess, but I
just gave a 20 to a guy for a Screech T-shirt.
Yeah.
We got blown. We got fucked.
Were they the real, like, crack hoe types, or were
one time I remember on the West Side Highway in some awful place. I wasn't looking for a hooker. The thing was, I was looking for motorcycle parts. There used to be a motorcycle place on 23rd and West.
And you thought they'd be in a woman's vagina?
I thought I'd find maybe a couple of good cylinders and so.
So
Crack
you,
post pussy.
I mean, you would go a couple of times to hookers. A lot of guys won't admit this stuff, especially when they get their series on HBO.
Right.
You try to
No,
clean up
sure.
your
I
past.
went to a few hookers, yeah, in my past.
But real street hookers, like you'd pull your car over to the side?
Yeah, this was when I was young, too. I just couldn't get with women. Like, I couldn't talk to women well, and I couldn't pick women up and stuff. So I just started... I just drive down the street, and like Artie said, it's just so simple. Like this part,
you did it by yourself, or you go with your friends?
Never. Like I never got guys who like get do
Groups
stuff
of guys
together.
together.
That's gross to me, you know.
See, Artie did it with groups of friends.
Yeah.
Well, no,
never
I
do
did
that.
once one night after party, and we all went and we all got blowjobs.
From the same woman?
Yeah, see, I can't.
Two of us did.
Well,
yeah.
whenever I did anything like that in my life, I was so filled with shame. I would never want another person around that knows me. I
But
just
it's a
want to
big
do
move.
it and then recover and take a shower.
But it's a big move to when you're a kid to pay $20-something to a
That
hooker.
is.
It really is.
Who's got
is,
20
yeah.
bucks?
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
None of us.
but
We're not
this-
Paris Lesticius or whatever.
I mean,
sometimes
$20
it would
when
be
you're
like-
spending it on weed. Yes.
You should let him finish his story about the crack whore.
Go ahead. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, it doesn't have
No,
to.
please, Louie, go. We don't want to. We don't want to interrupt you.
None of us have. Well, maybe Artie.
With a
With a
hooker?
crack whore.
I've been with whores who like crack, but not necessarily a crack, whore. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I was on West Side Highway looking for this motorcycle. I couldn't find it, and I was on a payphone. And there's this place called the Terminal Hotel. It's still actually there. And the windows are busted. And out of one of these windows, I would have thought no people were allowed in this building.
Right.
This woman is hanging out and waving at me. And I'm like, okay, wave back. And then she bares her tits to me.
Nice.
And I go, okay. And the next thing I know, she's right next to me. She ran down. And she said, hey, you're cute. And I go, yeah, whatever. And she says, I'll blow you for $8, like an odd amount, $8. Yeah, and to me it was like, I can get blown now. Fuck the motorcycle, I'm going to go.
But how insulting. She sized you up for $8.
Yeah.
She must have looked like a real loser.
Hey, Lou, is that the one on the end of 14th Street, the Terminal Hotel, like that thing that's shaped like an angle
Yeah,
almost?
no, not that one. That's the Liberty.
The Liberty, yeah, the Liberty.
I know all the
That was a
crack
different
hotels.
whore.
That's right.
Yeah, the Liberty is
so she
shaped.
took me into this place, and I had to give $20 to the guy to buzz us through the security door. I don't know how they got all this stuff in there because the building's like really condemned. And I'm walking through this building, and there's literally just like a bad movie. There's rats. I stepped over a guy. I swear to God, like laying on the ground.
Shows you how strong the sex drive is.
Yes,
you know,
it
most
is.
people would run.
That's what it was, and my heart was beating really fast, and we're going up these stairs, and some stairs are missing. It's that bad.
Right.
And then the next thing I know, I'm in this room, and it was winter, so I'm in this room, and the wind's blowing in because the glass is shattered.
And by the way, you know what the coincidence in this story is?
What's that?
The guy's laying on the ground with the rats? That was Artie.
That's
probably. Right, yeah.
Probably.
Think of the mentality, though, of going to the West Side Highway for whores. You're like, I don't do well with women. Maybe I'll do better with guys dressed as women.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. But so
anyways,
I'm on this mattress, this gross, somebody was stabbed on it mattress. And this woman takes off her hat that she was wearing, and she had like chunks out of her hair, and I went like, I gasped. And she said, "You don't like me now?" And I'm like, "No, you're beautiful, you know." So she put a condom on me, thank God, or I wouldn't be here. And I started to, she's blowing me, and I'm actually I don't know how I managed
with the condom on. How is that? Can you feel stuff through the condom?
You never gotten blown with a condom?
Never.
No, it's a drag. But I don't even know what made me come except for I wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Right.
And as soon as I came, I went out the door of the room, and there's a guy coming right at me. This big black guy walking right towards me.
Right.
And he's gonna kill me. And I look back at her, and she's smiling like, "We got you." And he's coming from where I came, so I started going the other way, and I didn't want to run. You know, like when you're. As soon as you run, then it's officially a pursuit.
Right.
So I'm just walking real fast, like, no, it's just a guy happens to be in an abandoned building. And I just went on all these staircases, and somehow I got out, and I heard her go, we lost him.
Wow.
So that was a bad
were they going to kill you, you think?
I'm pretty sure.
Or rob you,
I'm pretty
at
sure.
least.
Somebody else would have been stepping over me for
You want to hear
$8
something
blowjob later.
horrifying? One time I went to the West Side Highway for a blowjob, and as she was starting, I said, I want to use a condom. And she said, I'm wearing one.
A lot of the women are men, aren't they?
Well, that's what you've seen. Me and my buddies, this one chick, well, there were 2 chicks who blew 3 of us, and we gave them every test. They showed us the vagina.
They did.
Yeah.
They had to.
I guess her business was hurting so bad because of that they were willing to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I mean, at that point, it's like, I was in Montreal once and I got a hand job from a very thick-wristed woman.
Might have been a guy.
I'm pretty sure it probably was a guy.
Might have been one of the Expos.
So what?
I mean, you think it was one of the Expos?
One of the Expos. Maybe it was Gary Carter.
But wait a second. You've had horrible, horrible experiences, including as a young person, not only going to retarded camp.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't horrible, by the way. I'm actually grateful for that experience.
And weren't you molested as a child, or there was a child molester in your neighborhood who?
Oh, there was a guy.
I mean, it sounds
I'm
terrible.
forgetting the stories I told your guy. Fuck.
I mean, these are terrible stories.
There was a dude who lived in my neighborhood who just drove around picking up young boys, and we all knew about him. And he would pull up in his Pinto, and he'd say to teenage boys like myself at the time, "You look very athletic and very strong. I like your look. You look like a fine man. Would you like to come with me? I'll buy you lunch." And a few of my friends went with him and got lunch, and he'd buy you a nice lunch. He had money, I guess, even though he drove a Pinto. He put all his money into
food.
Yeah.
Into his boys.
Exactly. And then at some point, he'd put his hand on your knee, and you'd go, "Hey, what is this?" "Oh, I want to be friends with you," you know, not whatever. So
nothing's free in life.
He was
boys.
all over town though, and everybody knew about him.
So it sounds
he
like
never touched me though. I didn't get any lunches.
You were like a confused kid growing up. I mean, did you get into the whole drug thing too? And like
I took a lot of drugs when I was in junior high school. I dropped a lot of acid and smoked pot. And,
wow! And look at the success you are today.
I was going to say, this is the worst advertisement. Yeah. You know, you've done all this stuff, and look at how well you're doing.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. I mean, what this says is that you can do drugs, get blowjobs from whores and stuff, and grow up and get paid next to nothing on HBO.
That's right.
That's pretty impressive.
Howard. That's right.
They pay horribly, don't they?
Well, not for my family lineage. I'm making more money than anybody who raised me. Sure, I'm doing great, and I'm very happy. There's people that pay a lot more, but then you have to do it their way.
Right.
That's why a lot of people don't do shows on HBO, because that's one of the reasons, like, a lot of people think it's just the networks keeping folks down, but that door's been open at HBO for everybody all these years.
Anything goes on the show. I mean, you can deal with any topics.
There's not a single thing you can't.
You're a married guy on the show.
Yeah.
You are like a middle class guy, lower middle class guy.
Lower middle class, work at a muffler shop.
And you can talk about any subjects. No subjects are taboo.
Anything. We wondered if, like, HBO would say at some point, you know, even for HBO, that's too much. We have one episode where in the scene, Jim Norton, that plays one of my friends, he says cunt about 40 times.
40 cunts.
And it's a religious conversation. Wow. About what the nature of God is, because this guy says to him, "Of course there's a God. Where did you come from?" And he says, "My mother's cunt." And the guy says, "Well, where did she come? Where did she come? Her mother's cunt." And it goes back all the way. And well, then where did all the cunts come from? And he says, "One giant cunt." And the guy says, "That's God." So in this show, we say that God is a giant cunt.
Did you get any letters?
We're waiting for the note.
You're waiting for the mail.
We're waiting for the note from HBO,
and
they said about that episode, their only note was, "You know, you mentioned TBS Broadcasting in another scene, and that's not cool because they're a partner." That was it.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize this about you, but you are the man responsible for the film Pootie Tang.
Yes, yeah.
That Chris Rock did.
That's right.
And you had a horrible experience with that.
I wrote...
I wrote it?
I wrote and directed Pootie Tang.
But then didn't the studio lose faith in you during it?
Yes, they sure did, yeah.
And they took you off the film.
They took me off the... Well, I had already shot it, and it was during the editing process. They hated my cut. They fired my editor, got another guy, and let me do one more cut.
Chris Rock was the star.
He was, one of the stars, yeah.
He read the script. He liked it. I assume the studio read the script and liked it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a character that was sort of on the Chris Rock show?
Yeah, Pootie Tang was the character we did on the Chris Rock show.
Right, and you worked on that show, and you said, hey,
I created the character there, yeah.
I'm going to make a movie about Pootie Tang.
Well, Chris asked me, do you think there's a movie in that guy? And I said, that's a little nutty, but I'll try it.
I would have told you no.
Well, of course you're going to say yes.
I wanted to make movies, yeah, very badly.
And so that show was very popular. The networks, the studio was probably excited about it.
Sure.
You go out, you shoot the thing, you write the thing, you do all of it. And at what point does the studio say to you, listen, you fuck, what have you done here?
I remember that point.
Right.
It was a great moment in my life.
Who comes to see you?
They summon you. I got flown out to L.A.
Nice. Are you thinking, wow, I'm getting flown to L.A.?
First class.
They don't even tell you.
First class. I have no idea. Well, I smelled something, but they took me to Paramount. You know, those gates. It's like you feel like that you're going to the White House. And I went to John Goldwyn's office. He was Samuel Goldwyn's grandson.
He's a big guy. I know that guy.
Yeah. And so I'm in his office. I'm in the most important office at Paramount. He was running the studio at the time, and I remember I walked in and he's shaking a little. He was so mad. And he just unloads. Everybody was there that was involved in the movie. And he just unloaded on me and said, this movie is unreleasable. You have wasted my money. This is irresponsible. I have a problem with everyone here. And then this guy who was the president of MTV Films, they said, well, John, I don't think you really got the film. How dare you say that to me? He starts screaming at company presidents because of my movie.
Wow. There was nothing redeemable about the movie.
Not to him, but here's the thing.
How do you go on in show business after something like that?
I'll never forget that moment because I feel all I wanted to do was make movies at the time, and it was being destroyed by Samuel Goldwyn's grandson.
He knows something.
Yeah, a little bit. Right. And I'm sitting there, but a part of me was outside of my body going, you are in the Paramount big office being yelled at by, how fucking cool is this?
Really? You were able to?
Yes, I was able to enjoy it.
You turned it into a positive.
Absolutely, because who gets to have that very rare, beautiful experience to get to have that?
You know, I read How to Make Friends and Influence People, but for you to have such a positive attitude as your career is
to me, the key is like surviving failure is it just turns you. It's a very great experience.
Tell me about it.
Because look, I went through all of that, Howard, and they killed. The press. I mean, I grew up watching Siskel and Ebert on PBS. When it was that show, and so I always dreamed when I was a kid, someday Roger Ebert and that other dude who's dead are going to look at me through the camera and say something about my movie. And here was Roger Ebert saying, Pootie Tang is so bad, I don't even understand what it is. This isn't even a movie. It's not even complete.
He's like, why don't they shoot the director?
Yeah, he was like so hateful. And I'm having the experience of becoming famous for making a movie everyone unanimously thinks is awful, including Robin, who I grew up listening to and loved too.
Why did the studio, do you think, release Pootie Tang? Why didn't they just put it on the shelf?
Because Chris was in it and he was hot.
Right. Yeah.
And it made its money back, and I get good checks for Pootie Tang. It's doing really well. Yeah, it's a cult hit. People dig it.
Wow.
I can't look at 2 minutes of it because it just turned into a train wreck. But I think it might have been a good movie if we had done it all one way. It's just that they wanted to backtrack and try to do something else with it. That kind of stuff.
It happens. Yes.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
Artie. Figure.
Artie, speaking of what?
Beer League.
The Maker Beer League has something you want to say.
Speaking of films, just to give Louis a plug, he made a movie called Tomorrow Night, which is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
Yeah?
That our friend Robert Smigel is actually in too.
He's in it. Yeah.
It's a few
Steve
years
Carell's
back.
in that too.
Is that available anywhere, Louis?
It's under my bed somewhere. I mean, because Sundance and it never got released. But the thing is that going through that though, Howard, and getting through it. And then a few months later realizing I survived that. That was really hard, but I feel fine. It doesn't stick to you. But I'm so much smarter, and I think that my show now it totally is succeeding because Pootie Tang failed. I swear to God, it wouldn't have happened without the other.
I agree with you. I think you have to go through a certain amount of tragedy, but I mean, you've had your share.
But I wanted to ask, I mean, like, as a result of that, does Chris Rock. I mean, did people like move away from you for a while?
A lot of people did. Chris never did.
He never did.
Chris and I are very good friends.
Oh, good. Okay.
And we wrote a movie together since then. We've done a lot of things.
Chris has never said, "You motherfucker."
No, I think we had one phone call where we were like, like Clinton and Gore after that, after the election. Whose fault is this?
It's not my fault.
Yeah. But no, but there are people that moved away from me, and they're all reading about me in the trades, having my own show now.
That's
so
right.
I don't, after a while.
The lesson here is your attitude. I mean, how you, what you glean from that horrible meeting with Samuel Goldwyn's grandson ranting and raving at you, and you took it the way you did. You have that resilience. I think that's what makes it possible.
I think that comes from going to retarded camp.
I think it's the $8 blowjobs myself.
Osama bin Laden. It's actually very shy.
Well, you learn what beatings life can give you, and then you go, well, I'm not afraid. And I thought when I did this show, I might get the shit kicked out of me again, but I've had the shit kicked out of me. Louis'
parents,
so fuck it, I'll give it a shot.
Louis' parents moved him to Mexico when he was a little kid.
That's right.
He moved back to this country when he was 6 years old and didn't speak any English.
That's right. Spanish was my first language.
¿Usted habla español?
Sí.
Qué bueno, qué bueno.
Sí.
Vamos a conversar en la lengua.
Un poquito, pero no otra. We're on the radio right now.
I can listen to that all day.
No, my dad's Mexican. My father's Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
So,
and even though you have red hair, and I would assume you were like Irish or something.
My mother's Irish, but also my father. A lot of people don't realize in Mexico is like here. There's white people that are there too.
Right.
I'm a European Mexican.
It's funny, and you say people used to call you a dirty spick, and you were like,
when I first moved to Framingham, and there was a lot of Puerto Ricans there, and I didn't look like a spick, but I spoke Spanish.
Right.
So they call me a spick for that.
What a life, I tell you. Well, I tell you, I'm happy for you. Married now? Married guy?
Married, I got 2 kids, yeah.
Do you still go to hookers?
No. I did it the opposite of most people. I went to hookers when I was like 18 to 20, and now I'm growing up and I don't.
Did you ever get any good-looking hookers, or were they all really?
Sure, yeah. I mean, once I started making a little more money doing comedy when I was younger, I had a couple, but not many, and. I mean, I didn't go to that many.
Good-looking chicks can get hooked on heroin just as easy as ugly chicks.
Artie is going through a breakup right now with Dana, his beautiful girlfriend, because she wants to send him into therapy. He is not going to go into therapy.
Why not? You just don't.
I don't feel like it.
Did your wife force you to go into therapy?
I went into therapy. And
Louis C.K.
I've been in therapy a couple of times.
So is it okay for Artie to go to therapy? Should he not be afraid?
There's nothing. What's going to happen? You just go. You start talking to somebody. You find out in a few minutes if it's good for you or not.
Is it good for you?
I like it. I stopped recently because I got tired of hearing my own shit. Like I got tired of it. I'd leave there going, God, I just feel gross. Like I just sucked my own dick after a while.
But why did you start going in the first place?
Because I was confused about a lot of shit. I wasn't sure what. You know what the thing is? Once you get in a marriage, there's these lumps of layers.
You were fighting with your wife a lot?
Fighting all the time and thinking like some of this shit is me that I'm not. Like I couldn't do any excavating. I was getting confused. So I went there to do some archaeology on my own problems.
You hear this, Artie?
What happens is you go to you go to therapy, and what you find out in therapy is my wife is fucking nuts. And that's what the therapist kept going. Really? She said that. She won't fuck you? What's her problem?
Maybe she should be in here.
Yeah, and she is in therapy.
I would go and say, look, am I gay? Am I a serial killer? No to both? Bye.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you got a point there.
You're not giving it a half a shot,
No,
Artie.
not at all.
And are you upset that you're married now that you have this big success on HBO? The show could take off big time.
No, because I've never been good at turning anything into getting pussy. I've never been one of those guys.
But maybe this is the thing that you'll be able to.
This is finally the thing to get you some pussy.
You're
my
turning
awkwardness.
The corner.
You got a hit show on HBO. Funny how
no,
good-looking
I
you get.
have zero. I honestly don't have any desire to go around. Hey, fuck me because I do this thing.
The only thing he's been able
to me.
I'd
love my wife to fuck me one time. That would make That's all.
When's the last time you fucked your wife?
Jesus, I think it was March or something like that.
So the show is really about you and your wife, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's also about, like, well, the woman that plays my wife on the show, she's
hot.
She's great, Pamela, and she's really funny. And one reason
You're
that I
attracted
hired
to her in real life?
Oh, she's very cute.
Yeah.
You cast
definitely.
this program, didn't you?
What's that?
You cast
I
it.
cast it. Yeah, I got to
You
cast my
picked her.
wife. But it's a huge mistake to cast your wife because she's hot, because then you got to carry her comedically throughout the show, you know. So
Well,
I found somebody funny.
Yes.
And the main reason I hired her also is because we started talking about marriage, about our marriages during the casting session, and she had some hilarious misery to impart about her marriage. So
Do
I
you
think
jerk
she's
off a
got-
lot in your marriage?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you deal with that in the show?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
they masturbate for
Howard,
fun.
he's in the closet. They live in They live in like the honeymooners apartment. And when she goes to put the kid to bed, he goes into the broom closet to jerk off.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And she
Is that
catches me.
Was that based on your real life?
Yeah.
You have a jerk off room?
Oh, do I have a jerk-off room? No, I wish I had a jerk-off room. I'm down in the basement by the boiler. Like
That's a direct ripoff of a Honeymooners episode. Nothing, I'm jerking off.
Actually, Louis told me in the green room that he's at the point now where if it comes between jerking off and taking a really good shit, he'll go for the long
Yeah,
shit.
because that's what, when my wife and kids leave, that fantasy is now I can shit for hours.
Me too.
And I love shitting. That's
Me
how
too. I love a 2-hour home field shit.
I love shitting is my favorite thing. I don't know why they call it number 2.
You ever
Artie. I
jerk
think
off
it's
and
the
shit
best
at the
one.
same time? Maybe that'll just send you into nirvana.
I've jerked off soon after shitting, and
That's
that was a
amazing.
bummer. It was depressing. I'll never do that again.
And all of these themes are dealt with in the new sitcom.
Yeah, every one of them. We don't shy away from anything.
Then I got to watch it. Yes.
I just wanted to ask about one other thing that I saw in the notes that I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
You had some sort of odd sexual encounter when you were like 12. You used to
Yeah.
sit on a guy's back while he
Well, I
fucked the
didn't
floor.
used to. That sounds so much worse than it is. I used to sit on some guy's back.
George,
No.
maybe you read George's notes. George, you ever sit on a guy's back?
No, when I was
Yes.
when I first jerked off, I guess I was, I don't know, when do you start that shit? 6th, 7th grade? So
Yeah,
how
so
old
like
is
12,
that?
13.
Yeah, more like 10 or 11 or something like that.
Right.
I had jerked off for the first time, and I mean, I'd been rubbing my penis for years, but something finally came out, and,
Right.
so that changed everything. But my friend, I was about to say his name, a friend of mine had done it too for the first time. So
Right.
we're comparing technical notes, and he said that he would lay on his stomach and press his penis into his hand really hard.
Right.
Which, by the way, there's a whole website that I found recently dedicated to how that's really dangerous and can really hurt you.
Hurt
to
your
do
penis.
that.
Yes. Yeah.
So anyway, he would do that, but he said the more pressure he felt, the better, and he tried putting like a dictionary on his back and stuff.
Right.
So he asked me if I would sit on his ass
While he jerked off.
while he pressed his dick, so there would be more pressure.
Wow.
And so I, fuck it, I'm his buddy, so I
When
did
your
it.
parents sent you to retarded kids? They had to. Listen. I
Yeah.
wish you luck with this show
Thank
because
you.
this is the first time HBO is doing a sitcom.
They've never done this.
And the fact that they gave you the vote of confidence has to make you feel good.
It's great. It's really great.
When you did the pitch meeting to HBO, they were probably like, I don't know.
They said go
sitcom."
write it and see if it works, you know.
They read the script and they liked it.
Yep.
Well, that's
So,
great.
I'm really, it's a huge thrill for me to be, just the fact that this got me on your show is a really big deal to me.
Oh, no, it's great. Come back and see us again.
Thank you.
I hope the show's a huge hit for you.
Thanks a lot, Howard.
Louis C.K., he's a comic. He's been working, in the business a long time. This is a big break for him. He gets to host his own show. And for more information, you can go to Louis C.K., LOUISCK. .com.
That's right.
That's great.
Thanks,
you guys,
Howard.
so Artie, you guys know each other, right?
I've known Louis, we've
together.
been acquaintances for a long time. And I've always been a fan of his stuff, absolutely.
All right, good.
Artie's very funny, too.
Oh, Artie's a good guy.
Yeah, I like Artie a lot.
Yeah, Artie's doing all right. Look, he's got his issues, but he's a great
a lot of stuff I got to work.
No, but I
through.
always wanted to be, since the first time I heard you, I came to New York from Boston. It was my first time coming down here by myself. And I was stuck in literally 3 hours of traffic where I had to pee in a Coke bottle and throw it out the window because I couldn't get out of the car. And you were on, and I'd never heard a show where they don't play any music. I was like, I was really mad at first. Like, what is this shit? They're just talking. But then you started calling Yoko Ono on some talk show she was on with a megaphone, and you're like, I'm Yoko, and I couldn't believe how great it was. So,
Oh, thank you.
Beyond Now is really great.
Well, it's great to. It's great to hear that. It's great to hear that you're younger than me. I thought you might be an older. You know, I'm older than everyone now.
Isn't it?
Oh, no, you aren't.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody is younger than me.
Well, all of your spawn is in show business now. We're like here to pay homage to you in a way.
It's kind of weird.
Me and Louie are the same age, you know.
That's
so
right.
we're looking at fans of yours now.
My influence was Mad Magazine.
Right.
Oh, I loved Mad when I was
the first time Mad Magazine put me on the cover, I was beside myself.
God, that must have been amazing.
It was an amazing feeling, and I remember I think they had my head coming out of a toilet bowl with a plunger. I was like, wow. I mean, that's too much. You know, I gotta blow up that cover because I really should look at that.
That's a great moment. Yeah.
That was really, I savored that.
Well, you never forget stuff like that. Like being on here, because I've heard you for so long, you're like this other guy.
Right.
It's like being on like somebody, Letterman said about being on the Tonight Show. It's like being on a $5 bill and shaking hands with Abraham Lincoln. It's just a weird feeling.
Yes, and I'm starting to look like Abraham Lincoln, Adam's apple included. But it's great to meet you too, and I really do wish you luck with the show.
Louis deserves it. I remember the first real conversation I had with you was about 10 years ago. You were with that movie Tomorrow Night. Me and Norm were doing stand-up in Seattle, and you were in Seattle doing the film festival with this movie.
Right.
Like, it was such a labor of love. I remember saying to Norm, God, he's working so hard. He's taking it from festival to festival and trying to get it sold.
And I got killed on that.
We were in Seattle together talking. He's like, I got to go to San Antonio to this. And he's worked a long time, and he's funny, so I'm happy for him. He's one of those guys you root for. You know?
Louis, was there a time that you almost gave it all up because you felt like everything was going horribly wrong?
A few times, yeah. That was one of them because I went into a lot of tax debt for that movie. I just spent my own money on it and didn't
What was the
taxes.
movie?
It was called Tomorrow Night.
It's not available anywhere?
No, it's
God,
not.
is it
It's
funny.
literally the only copy of it is under my bed.
Wow.
You know, but it taught me how to make movies. It was good, you know.
Right.
So,
Are you one of those Harvard guys or something?
No, I never went. I didn't go to college.
You didn't do any of that?
No.
Yeah, you wrote for Letterman at a certain point, didn't you?
I wrote for Letterman for like 3 months.
And then you were in with all the Harvard guys. Was that intimidating?
I've always had a chip on my shoulder about college kids because I didn't go. Yeah. So
Me too. I have the same way, but I'm not as smart as Louis.
You know, it's odd. I have a chip on my shoulder about college kids, and I went to college.
And you went to BU, right? Yeah.
Must have been some education.
Yeah.
All right, Louis C.K., everybody.
Louis, how'd it go, man?
That was really fun, man. I loved that.
Your stories came up, man.
They did, yeah. And, you know, some people wouldn't like to have stories like that out on the airwaves about themselves, but I don't care. It's all shit
bother
that
you at all?
Well, it all things that really happen. It's like confession. That's what it's like in there. It's cleansing.
You feel better now.
I do. Like, you carry shit around, but you go and you tell Howard and all those people. Some guy's probably jerking off to it somewhere, you know? I really feel like that's like confession isn't a complete thing until someone's jerking off to the fucked up shit you did. That's like a full cycle. That's life's great cycle. You commit horrible sins, you tell somebody, they jerk off to it, and then then there's equilibrium to the universe.
Now it's their sin.
That's right. Thank you. So that's how we'll pass it around.
You also mentioned it's sort of like you turned a negative into a positive. Like you had to go through these crack houses.
It's funny though that he thinks of my life as tragic, because I'm a very lucky person. You know, I've had a huge amount of opportunities, and I've blown some of them, but I've always gotten another shot. So yeah, I look at all. I think I've been unbelievably lucky. But yeah, and the retarded camp thing was a great experience in my life. So I never thought of that as a negative. I think if I did that as a parent to my own kid, I'd kill myself. But
you're a positive guy.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
Okay.
Howard, how you doing? I'm here to promote one of the best projects I've ever been associated with, Broken Trailer Western. I don't know if you've ever been on the horse or not, but we'll get you on one. And it's good to be here. I know this is radio, not television, but I did shave this morning, and I'm your victim today, but you may be mine as well. So look forward to seeing you, pal.
So you might go on the offensive today with Howard.
Nah.